Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and metahumans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. It is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment down below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube bust? It's your boy Triple Cup chucking out up, and you're tuning in to the Roy Vibration Podcast. We talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Woo! Welcome to our home, little boat. Let's go, man. Was down with it, everybody, man. Appreciate everybody for coming rock with us. We got a live show for y'all tonight. Y'all been hearing a lot of gaming news. They've been having a lot of DC news, and we been getting a little sprinkle of Marvel. They've been kind of falling short a little bit, but we still got some Marvel news for y'all tonight. So, with that being said, let's go and diving straight into the panel, man. What's good with you, Mr. I Get Drunk in Real Life and on the boat? You remember that? Was good, Bone.
Man, let's see here, chilling, man, relaxing, and ready. You know what I'm saying? Got to hit the grind tomorrow. Other than that, let's go.
Shit, yeah, man. Where they can find you at?
Everywhere. Just type in 100. I'm all on the interweb.
Bro, getting it in, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all put the Mister in front of it.
You don't need the Mister. The Mister gone. It's just 100.
They go 100, and they can find and pull straight up you.
Yeah,
I thought he said Mrs. I thought the nigga said Mrs.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Man, Bone, I know I've been saying you been dropping some gaming content though. What about some of one of your latest videos you put out? What let the people know what that was about. Just like a little small, don't recap the whole video. We want people to go check it out after this here.
Man, I didn't talk about the racism of PewDiePie to all the way to the Xbox event. They can just check it out.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Everybody, make sure y'all rock out.
Take the damn sample off.
You gotta take the sample off.
Flip, click. He got the sample.
What sample?
The jar string sample.
Oh, shit! I didn't even know that shit was on. Damn.
See?
Oh, there we go. I didn't even notice that. There go Punisher right there. Now he woke up.
Yeah, I knew it was in there. He came straight in right at the right time for the introduction. Man, since he in here and just dived in here, we're gonna go straight. Let's see if you're a scuba diver. Man, what's good with it, Punisher, man? Introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
What's good, people?
You're a scuba diver, man. What's good, man? You what's down with it, Punisher?
Not much, man. Same old thing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed.
Been gaming and getting it in, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Jumping back and forth,
That's
Playing
what's
a little bit
up.
of PlayStation, doing my thing.
Hey, you don't ain't nothing that you want nobody to be able to link up with you with? Like if somebody want to holler at the Punisher, they trying to link
Well,
up
if y'all
with?
want to holler, y'all can hit me up on the Xbox Live, PSN. Look me up on Twitter at Punisher Revenge X, Come holler at me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Next up, we got somebody that could break the record scale when it comes to your eardrums when it comes to introducing himself. But I should digress about it and let him do it himself. So Chaos.
God! You already know it do what it do. Just like Triple Cup, I'm up. We out here. We got some. We're gonna give you guys a hell of a show. Just stay tuned. We got some good guests here. Well, shoot, heck, the way they be on here, it might as well be regulars. But let's go in. Let's dive in.
I'm with it. I mean, yeah, they like the like when you're watching the show, you have your main cast and then you have your other cast members that you could consider them a main cast, but they don't have to be every week. They'll be able to allow you to go sit back and pop a bottle and game some weekends and
Spartan
stuff like
1
that.
and Spartan 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spartan 1 and the Spartan 2.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming in because y'all really do come in on the clutch. Just especially when they got some hot stuff that's dropping out today. Like, oh shit, my finger just burned. I just touched my phone, man. The information is burning up so much on Twitter and on YouTube right now. It's ridiculous, you heard me? But speaking about that, ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? We got the Loki of the Xbox in here, man, the host Man, what's good with it? Flip Money, man. Introduce yourself. Let them know they can find you at.
Yo, y'all know y'all can find me at.
Yeah,
Y'all already here.
we
If
already
y'all
have.
done, if y'all made it here, y'all know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Y'all also they know where I'm at on Xbox Live and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You know, being there, being a distinguished gentleman, preaching the word of Xbox Jesus. So you know how that goes. What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh, so
Right.
they know, man. They already know. You know.
That's what's up. Well, hey, since that, I'm gonna go ahead and straight butchering with what's her name? Javissa Leslie. She's supposed to be playing as the new Batwoman in season 2 of Batwoman. You know, the one that's supposed to be the angry SWJ. I heard they added some new letters to it, so I'm just gonna leave it up in the air for the people that, if you know all the letters to what it is now, can y'all put it down? Just like, you know, I know people don't care about that, but that's what make it even more funny.
Bone, what do we call it? What do I always say it is, Bone? Would I say that they are? I don't even
I
see
heard you a
the
million times. The people with the alphabet.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, that's all I call them. People
yeah,
with
you
the
know,
letters.
the people
I
with
don't
the people
know.
with the letters.
You
Yeah.
just said they
Alphabet
add some
boys.
more letters to it. See, now you know why I call it people with the letters. See, they add more letters onto it. What the letters are, I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. But I don't. I done gave up. You know, when you trying to keep it like Call of Duty every year, coming out every year. Sometimes you just say tap out. I give up. I'm not gonna buy it this year. Same thing with Madden 2K. You know what I'm saying? That's what the letters too. But anyway though, with that being said, now y'all know about season 1 of not Bad Girl, Bad Woman. I just want to make sure I said Bad Woman. That she
I ain't seen that back girl.
yeah, the show is the weakest link on this on overall to me. But to be honest with you, I stuck it through the whole season 1 because you know the first couple episodes I wanted to see what was going to lead up to Crisis. Then I said, well, let me see the changes that they made for Crisis. Now that, well, since I'm this for, let me go ahead and see the season out. So I end up finish watching the season. But I guess a lot of people that watched it and it was on that same boat as I was, that they seen it was okay, but the continuity was everywhere, and it was like they was forcing SWJ stuff down your throat. And if you notice, the most popular CW show right now, well, the most popular DC CW show ish right now, it will be Stargirl, and that's with a female-led character, but they not trying to force down women's rights, women empowerment down your throat every few minutes. They telling a good story, and if this situation happened to occur that could play a role in the story, they're going to address it accordingly and probably would make it. And I can understand a situation like that. But with Batwoman, that it ran a lot of people away because, you know, it's one thing to say, you know, saying, you know, you want to represent and want representation, but it's another thing to just keep trying to push it in somebody's face, like how they was doing with the Batwoman season 1. Now with Batwoman season 2, they gonna be doubling down with the new Batwoman. So I know that nobody on this panel besides for I was able to take the punishment to stick through the season 1 of Batwoman. But my question is now on season 2 of Batwoman, do y'all have any interest in it now that they have a new lead character? Because Ruby Rose was one of the main reasons why that you was not a fan of season 1, or you know what I'm saying, because of the SWJ, or maybe y'all don't care, or do y'all feel like 3 that y'all would like to see what thing her name Leslie is going to do as the new Batwoman in season 2, and how they portray the role of this being a whole completely different Batwoman besides for the not the Ruby Rose Batwoman is a different one. And how y'all think, and on the second part is, how do y'all think they're going to introduce her into Batwoman season 2, as in the new Batwoman? So with that, let's go with Punisher, because I think that Punisher might give me a different outlook than I expect for one of y'all to say, because I know it's coming. But so Punisher, what are your thoughts and opinions about we having a new a Batwoman, and now she's black, and they doubling down on the SWJ and women rights? And do this have any interest to you?
I have a little bit, just a little bit. And I am interested to see what she gonna look like in that bat suit.
Did you finish season 1?
No, I didn't finish it.
How far you
I
got?
watched like half the season, and I just fell off.
You fell off
Man,
halfway through.
Ain't no.
Hey, I gotta salute you because a lot of people couldn't do it.
Hold on, Chuck. That boy watched 2 episodes. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can you feel me? I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can you feel me? I cut it out, dog. I know you did. I know you
got me. I did watch the first 2.
Watch the first 2 seasons. Like, I'm out of here. Pew. He did his go flip money feet on that one.
I thought it was,
but that's with the black chick that's coming in. I would tune in for that. You know,
I'll check it out.
Trust me, it can't get any worse than the first season. So
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, she bad.
That's what I want to see how she look like in that, that bat suit. She might be thicker than the Snicker.
Then she got like a
that's what I want to know.
She look like
she's thicker than the Snicker in that
bat
suit.
Ruby Rose, she look like a little boy running around. So
you say, a little boy ain't the word for it.
Like
I'm a real girl.
She kind of got, to me, she got that. If Serena Venus Williams would get a movie, she could get the role.
Mm-hmm.
Like she got that look to her.
Yeah, first episode might get a couple million views just on that. To see what that bat suit looking like. But like I said, as far as the story goes, it can't get any worse. So I'm gonna take a chance and check it out and see where they're going and see how far they're going with the SJW stuff.
I mean I to me it might be a power move too. I'm behind you too, Punisher, because just because of the change of the dynamic and that them saying Ruby Rose not dead, but they not replacing her either. This is a whole different Batwoman. So I'm like, how is they gonna put this story together? So that right there, it kind of got me wants to pull out the Marvin and the Deep or the Marvin and the Deep kind of aspect of it. It kind of got me intrigued just to see what they're gonna do. What you were saying about it, Chaos?
I said it was gonna suck.
You think it's gonna suck?
Fuck yeah. You think just because they added a black woman in, now it's just automatically good because they added a black woman? Nah. Good show is a good show. A bad show is a bad show, regardless who you put in it.
But hold up.
I ain't trying to make my.
Well, you critique like that. Give me. I need to get a little stats about you right quick. How far you got into the Batwoman season?
Enough to where it's so bad that I don't even want to watch it.
He's seen the clip. He's seen the actual clip of the Batwoman season. Was like, I'm okay. He's seen the clip of him. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
A clip was too much, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
He's seen the clip. Like, I can't do that.
Hey,
like that ain't one of the worst shows. That ain't one of the worst shows for a reason.
Right.
So you feel good that all you saw was just a clip. You saved
and
your
it just stay that way. And I watch probably one clip from season 2. See if I skip season 1. Just go straight to season
I mean, but think about this here.
You're killing me.
But think about it like this here though. It might be a whole. Warner Brothers is owned by AT&T now. With Warner Brothers being owned by AT&T, they is shaking up the whole DC. They is shaking everything up about DC right now, and it's not in a bad way. Everything that I seen they've been doing, they actually been hitting bullseye. It's like they was the fans like us seeing it from the outside and end up being and able to buy it and say, "Oh, we got this property now. Oh, I know just what to do with this." Something like that. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. That's why I'm thinking like the overall, like with Batgirl, I think they're gonna actually put more effort into season 2 when it comes to direction and story driven and special effects. That's just my personal opinion.
AT&T say for every person that watch Batgirl season 2, they get a discount on their phone bill, and they internet provider. They get a discount. They get 50% discount.
Hey, why is Batgirl free on your phone?
Yeah,
using no data.
Well, it's free to all AT&T providers.
Yeah. I mean, but Chuck, they own that joint for a while, man. They've been on that shit for a while, man. They just got tired of the fuckery, I guess. Got they said, listen,
No, they
we got to
messed
stop
around and
this
bought
shit.
some dumb shit. They bought DirecTV and their asses in a hole.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, like, far as in they already own, they own Warner Brother for the longest. It's just that they just probably got tired of the dumb shit. They probably like this is not
They
working.
got tired of dumb
No,
because they
Nah.
made bad
I
investment.
thought AT&T just acquired.
No,
When?
it's still. Thing about it is the super parent company. The super parent company is AT&T, but it's owned by Warner Brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Warner Brothers runs its own. It's
You
just
mean
a
the super?
parent company.
You mean
The
the
super
super parent company is
It's
Bell
AT&T.
Atlantic? It's Bell
Man,
Atlantic
I don't give a damn. You always
That's
use
super
that,
duper.
man.
because it
Why
is.
you
Nigga,
said
if
it
you
just L
gonna
to
say it,
That's a
say
super
it right,
duper,
nigga.
Flip.
If you gonna say it right.
That's
Man,
the
What
super
you talking
duper.
about?
whatever.
The
What the
super
hell? We can
duper
say
company is Bell Atlantic, Bell Communication. They own AT&T. You fool!
And it's paid
Trying
with
to
Pac
teach
Bell.
us
They
that.
always owned by the same people. It's like we had out here. We had Pac Bell out there. Y'all had Bell Atlantic. And the thing about it, they
Pat
had
Bell
Bell
is
South.
all my nigga. Do
They
I need
all
to
was
look
the
this up
same
again?
identity.
I did. Listen here, I did that to you last time, Bo.
And I
Don't
caught
make me
you.
do it
Order
again.
in this
You ain't
motherfucker.
caught me nothing. You ain't caught nothing.
Savo.
Oh shit.
Order
Yeah,
in
man.
this motherfucker.
Savage up here like the
Yes,
Joker,
Lord.
huh?
Yo, I see that mask you got on, bruh.
Yeah.
In here.
What up?
Like a true Savage.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, but look, AT&T is like, okay, you got Warner Brothers, right? And over Warner Brothers you got DC. You got DC, then you got Warner Brothers over DC. Warner Brothers was the one that was messing up DC. Now AT&T is over Warner Brothers. They stepping over Warner Brothers and going directly working with DC. And they working with DC as in the CW. That's why they took down the DC Universe app. And then HBO Max is getting frontline with everything, and CW is going to catch everything that's like from 0 to 16. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it, though. But I
And I
AT&T
keep
ain't
telling
doing
y'all the
shit.
CW
Finna
is the
sell some
family
shit
channel.
off.
Yep, that's all. Like what he just
I
said.
keep telling y'all the CW is the family channel. Made for
Yep,
the
that's
family.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to get your hardcore stuff on HBO and all that other stuff. You're not gonna make that damn show no better. That shit is trash. It's trash. Fuck back. I don't give a fuck if you put motherfucking Holly Berry or whatever your motherfucking fantasy motherfucker on
Holly
there.
Berry is on that channel, nigga.
Oh, she is. I don't know. I don't like
yeah,
that.
hey,
She
See,
got
look
a
at you. Look at you. See,
hey,
look.
some of
Oh,
that
You
space
know.
show, the show that we be talking about, was she out of space or some shit like that, and just came
Yeah.
back to
Yes,
Earth.
that by it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
don't like
Yeah.
that. No.
my thing, not no regular alien, a ghost alien, to be
Yeah,
exact.
it's some crazy stuff like her baby
Yeah,
dad.
well,
or
she had
some
a
crazy
movie with
stuff.
some
And her child.
paranormal bullshit anyway, so she used to that.
Yeah.
Right. So, Bone, you gonna check out Batwoman season
Hell
2?
no, not if
Man,
you
Yeah,
y'all
it
have
is.
a black
Freak.
woman
You
on
told
there.
me that before we came in the podcast. You said you
He
were
gonna
great.
Quit
put
lying on me,
in it.
Flip. Quit lying on me,
Listen
Flip.
here.
They
Listen,
put
no, I'm not
a
gonna
black
stop that.
woman, man.
Quit
If
lying. I ain't
Hogan
say
show
I
up
was
in
gonna
that
wipe
bat
no
suit,
black.
he gonna
You
work.
didn't even
So
your
you-
ass didn't even know
so
there was
hold
a
on.
black Batgirl till yesterday. I told you.
Nigga, no.
I
See,
told
nah,
you
this-
yesterday. I said, you know, it's a black witch cause you was like, is she gay?
No, you talking about that actress. Yeah, you
That's
talking
what I'm
about they
talking about.
changed
That
it.
that's what I just
Hey,
told you.
she ain't gay.
Yeah.
She both ways.
She's
She
both
man
ways. She
bisexual. Man, you
bisexual.
one of those man. It is. She
been
saying they.
bisexual.
I put this way. They saying that because they want to save face with the other girl. They want to save
Listen
face with her. That's the only thing because she was borderline lesbian, bull dagger, or trying to be one.
I don't know, Bone. You seen
Man,
her
Yeah, I
yet?
don't know about that.
I've been seen her. I went and told him yesterday. I saw picture. She's a model. Actually, she's more than a model than an actress.
Seen her.
It don't matter
Yeah, I
who
saw
playing
her whole
for it.
body.
If they write a bullshit script, it's gonna be a bullshit show.
That's
Point
what I mean,
blank.
Savage.
Mhm.
Your
Thank you.
curiosity ain't to say,
Thank
I
you,
want to check it
Savage.
out though to see
Thank
what
you.
they gonna do. If it's gonna be a bullshit show or is it gonna be a hit, or you gonna let somebody else tell you what if it's good or bad.
I'm not gonna watch it regardless because it's on the
He
CW.
gonna watch it. He gonna watch it.
No, how
I
you
feel
gonna tell
like
me
if
what
they
I
only
watch?
got one way
He
to
said
I'm
he
go,
more
gonna
watch
watch the
that
black
shit.
girl.
I'm more
He
interested
said
in
you gonna watch that shit.
How you
He
gonna
said,
tell me
yo,
what I
that
watch?
sister, he gonna say that sister look real good. I gotta see this.
No, I'm not.
I
This
said,
coming
what? I
from
said,
the
I don't
I
even
said,
nigga
what
watch
who-
happened?
motherfucker
oh,
no
girl,
more.
she chocolate as hell, man.
I don't even
He
watch. I
said-
don't even watch Black Lightning no more.
But you watch that
me neither.
motherfucker.
Bone a famous.
I did at the beginning.
Bone a fan. Bone
Bone
a
watch
fan
all
of
you
three
watch-
CW.
seasons
I don't
of
know
Black
why you
Lightning and said
lying.
he don't watch it no more.
I do not watch the CW.
Hey,
I
anytime
don't-
when Tom Brady become the big bad villain of of anything, that was it. I don't know. They really, if they bring him back, I don't know. He a cool
Tom
dude,
Brady,
but I can't. Not Tom Brady. Boy, on Black Lightning, who played the villain at the end of season 2.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, yeah, Wayne Brady.
Oh, you talking about the battle between me and Livewire that I put up on Twitter when me and Livewire was fighting? I was Tom Brady and Livewire with the bull with the Braves.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
I don't even know how to respond to that. So I drink the filth, eat the filth.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But
that's only one thing I gotta get at the drunken monkey credit for. He did tell me that he seen the new Batgirl, that she was black, that they made her black.
But hey, say Flip, hold up. Now my case gotta be.
I got a fucking problem.
I y'all not be interested
What's your problem, Savage?
My problem with this new Batgirl shit. All right, it's the show called Batwoman, right?
Yeah, new Batwoman. We say girl, my bad. It's new Batwoman.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
What I'm getting at is this. The first motherfucking Batwoman was a black woman.
Yeah.
The first Batwoman was two or three separate motherfucking people playing. They had teamed up. It was one of Bruce Wayne baby mamas, a cop, and another chick. Yeah, it was. Matter of fact, it was just two. It was one of Bruce Wayne baby mamas, the black chick, and
she was like a cop.
They was teaming in Batman.
I thought she was like black or Cuban or something like that.
Oh, she was the daughter of the crime boss, the black crime boss.
She wasn't Cuban. She could be Cuban, but she can still be. She was still.
Her daddy was a bald-headed black dude, and he was over a security thing or something too, wasn't he?
Right.
I kind of
That's the same dude that Michael. Listen. What I'm saying. That's the same dude Michael Jai White played in which one Heath Ledger was in?
Oh, Brokeback Mountain.
Batman
movie.
Dark Knight.
I know, I'm just fucking around.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, yeah.
Was it right there?
All right. You remember Michael Jai White was in that movie?
Yeah, he was. He was in there. He was one of the crime balls. He was
right.
Remember the Joker stabbed? Did he get stabbed in the hand with the knife? Or
I know.
Somebody else?
One of his minions got stabbed in the hand.
Okay.
He still got killed by the Joker.
Yeah. I remember.
But yeah, that's her daddy.
Okay.
So
I mean that would make sense if they bring it in. But how would y'all like to? What about this? They bring to me. I'm thinking about it. They bring her in as Batwoman. Lucius Fox's son. You know they're already going completely off script. She could be related to Lucius Fox's son the way Batwoman Ruby Rose is related to Bruce Wayne, and that's how she become Batwoman.
What?
Well, actually, she was fucking Batman at the time. So,
would you say she was Batman? How she was related to Batman?
Ruby,
like
in the cartoon, what's called? She was fucking Batman.
Yeah, no, not that.
Ruby Rose.
The Batwoman was fucking Bat because she used guns, right?
That was Batgirl, dog. That was Batgirl.
No, he was fucking Batwoman.
That was in the Joker mind. That was in the Joker mind.
No, that's not the same person. That's not the same person, Bone. That was
Batgirl, not Batwoman. But yeah, Ruby Rose, Batwoman, and then you go
hold on.
So like,
let me ask you. How the hell she became related to Batman? Please tell me. I need
She's not supposed to be mixed, but related to Batman.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I know. Man, look, the story is all discombobulated.
In some kind of way, in their world, that's her cousin.
All right, look, check this out. Her mama, dead. Her mama played a very key role in DC, but in the Batgirl universe, dead.
Dead. Right. Like Lady Shiva is dead in that universe.
So
like that story is fucked up.
Yeah, so that whole storyline gone. Now, Batwoman on here got a sister named Alice. I never recalled that. That's something that's new to me. So if anybody,
I don't remember that either.
yeah, if
I don't
anybody know
remember
any
her having a
comics with
sister.
Alice in,
He
and
only
don't give
ever
me no
had a
Alice
brother.
in Wonderland comics. I'm talking about
Yeah.
He only
Batwoman's
ever
sister.
had a brother.
He
It's
talking about
facts.
Hey,
He
Alice
no,
in
only
you don't
Wonderland.
know.
facts. He only ever
Yeah, I don't
had a
remember
brother.
that. Yeah, yeah, okay, because I don't remember
Then,
that one.
then
I
he got
said,
a
when the
half. Then
sister
on this,
coming
got
out?
a half sister. That's
They're
that-
better off running with a half sister than a
now. Then her mama could have been Lady Shiva. I would have kind of accepted
I
that,
had
but then
sister
she
from
did. Now, what about this here? Lucius Fox. Now, Savage, you might start burning up when I say talk about this part here. Lucius Fox's son. He's supposed to become a Batwing. On
Batman.
there,
okay.
Batwoman.
Yeah.
He is Alfred. He played the role of Batwoman's Alfred, and he just run
So he
behind
the butt.
Batwoman. Huh?
Yeah,
So
I'm calling Black Lives Matter on this one.
Always got to make the black man the cleanup man, though, right? That's what we
yeah,
doing here
he
now.
almost like he almost got like the token role, but
Yeah,
that's what makes
All
me
right.
so interested in
That's,
season 2 now.
but that's another thing. Somebody, the CW be rushing shit. They throw characters in these motherfucking shows, and it ain't time for them to be in them shows because there's other characters that come before them.
Right? They just because of the name, and they just want to get that name in the show so people can
How
watch.
many times you done heard me say this shit in the past year? Fuck all the rest of them people they trying to put in the Bat family. Give us a fucking Robin.
yep.
Yeah.
Batman. The first thing you're gonna think about with Batman is Batman and Robin. We don't even have a fucking Robin. Not one. So how in the rest of these people joining the Bat family and most of them Dick Grayson brought in? Because Batman don't like to work with nobody.
Right.
That's just food for thought.
So with that being said, though, with the Batwoman like that, so how could y'all not be interested in seeing? Okay, on season 2, y'all could be expecting one or two things. They bring out something that is genius, or it be a complete shit show. What I mean by genius is, like I was saying, you have a whole different character, not just a character replacing the character like Biblian on Fresh Prince. Not that. I'm talking about a completely different character, a different role, playing as the title of the series. Y'all ain't nowhere interested in trying to see if they could be able to pull something like this off. Nobody interested in it.
I am. I watch it. I watch it just like I watched it on this one. When I seen her on the whatchamacallit show, I already knew it was gonna work. I said she's not gonna be there for long.
Hey,
Remember I
you
was saying
got-
that, Chuck? I said, yo, I don't know about this.
Yeah, Ruby Rose. Yeah, you could tell she
Yeah.
wasn't into it or feeling it,
I
or she
remember
was
I
just.
said that. I said that. I
Yeah.
said I hope this shit flop because I'm not feeling it. It don't seem right. Look what happened. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Nah, I hope they flashpoint the whole universe. That's what I hope.
What the fuck they need to do?
They already did a crisis, but say
Yeah.
So how far did you get into the series?
3
Episode 3.
3 episodes. But not a lot to you. Three episodes. And I said I can't do this. Well, I mean, well, with the crisis, John, you might as well say 4.
Yeah. Okay, that's still good because most people couldn't get that far. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We've been on this for a minute. Let's do a little switcheroo right fast. Now, my question is to y'all on the switcheroo. I forgot this other girl name, so I'm just gonna say other Black Widow. So, boom. My question is now Natasha is supposed to be dead in Endgame, but her movie is a prequel, is an origin story, but not really an origin story. It might not be precisely just her origin story. Now, they said they had I don't know the other girl name that's supposed to be a Black Widow as well. They were showing the previews to be a sister. Now in the clips they showed it when they slowed it down when she was laying down that they had the dots around her face like somebody was about to sketch her face out. Like you know how they do it in all the TV shows. They put the little lines across your face before they cut your face off to try to change your face to make you look like the other person. So my question is, like Savage been saying this here, I have to give it to him before the little sneaks came out on the previews. He was already talking about a switch around. He was talking about actually he was talking about a switch around. If y'all don't believe it, go back and watch. Ever since Avengers, Age of Ultron, Avengers, Infinity War. After Infinity War came out, he was talking about the hair color and changes of the hair color. And I was like, yeah. And then he was bringing up about the other Black Widows. And then I was like, yeah, what the fuck ever. And now it's coming to a fruition to thinking that it might be a switch around. Now, my question about the switch, because now we all is on this board that it could be a possible switch. Now, it might not happen, but in theory, that it is a switch that's going to happen in at the end of the Black Widow movie or somewhere in there. Now, do y'all think that Scarlett Johansson is going to continue playing the Black Widow, or the newcomer is going to take the mantle as an actor, is going to continue being a Black Widow, and it's going to be the new Scarlett Johansson that just got her face on, you know what I'm saying, just wearing that new face? Or do y'all think that she's just going to be the next Black Widow?
No, they gonna
retired. Iron Man retired.
They gonna switch it up. She ain't gonna continue on. They gonna pass it over like they've been doing before. They're gonna do it like the comic book. I see that. I see this all too clear. They're gonna do that joint like a comic book. It's a bunch of them. They're gonna switch that shit up. Even though in the comic book they wink at. I don't know why they didn't bring this through, but like how she was able to fight and all that other stuff like that she had. Because you do know, as time went on, they made Scarlet Black Widow. She aged real slow, and she had like a healing ability. As time went on, they gave her that. So I was kind of shocked when she died, even though I don't give too hell about her. But I was kind of shocked that they did that in the end game. That they, I know I predicted it, but I didn't really want to see them do it like that. Her getting killed like that. But I can see they gonna give it. They gonna switch it and give it to somebody else. They gonna switch it up and give it to somebody else.
Yeah, you think she'd have ran her course?
Yeah, she done ran her course. They already done did, as you would call, a run through. They speed up everything that was in the the Marvel Cinematic movie. I still like it, but they speed everything up. So the only thing left they can do is just go ahead and switch her out.
I feel you. So what about you, Chaos? Do you think they should switch out Scarlett Johansson, or do you think that the switcheroo where she would still be able to retain her role as Black Widow in the MCU going forward? She'd have retired right along with Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad either way. I mean, I hope Scarlett Johansson comes back, but it is what it is. I really don't care whatever the outcome at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know you ain't that's basically saying that you ain't got too big of a dog in this fight.
Hold on, Vok. It's something like the Super Soul Serum, but it's not the same thing that Captain America got.
It's more on the
like,
same line as the one that Punisher had.
What is it? Like a watered down version of that shit or something
it's like
that?
One of the Punisher guy. It's like the one the Super Soldier Serum, the Punisher guy. It's more
not even as strong as the Punishers.
Right, it's not.
Right. Let me relate to you. You remember the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
You remember that the dude who took over as the director and he had to keep getting them shots to give him super strength?
Right.
Weird, but I remember that.
The last one he was supposed to take, it got destroyed, so he didn't get his powers.
Right.
That's what they got.
Yeah. But hers is more stable. Like she still can be killed and all that stuff.
They had one-time injections.
Yeah, her joint was more stable.
It also They also made them sterile. That's why Black Widow can't have children.
Yep.
Man.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, you can go through some different storylines where she actually did have a child with Captain America. I guess them super soldier nuts,
Hey, like on Endgame, that was that's America's ass. That's America's ass.
Like,
Yeah.
cause I mean, in the beginning,
Her and the Hawk.
when did she come out? I think she came out in the late '80s. She wasn't like that. She was just a spy. As time went on, you know what they do with every comic book character, they tweak them up.
As time go on, they add powers and shit. They add
Yeah,
powers,
right.
take it away, and all the other shit.
Yeah,
But
so,
he ended up being
you know.
one of the people
It
that they
make-
tested a form
Right,
of the
but
super soldier serum.
a lot of people may not notice that, but it makes sense to all the stuff she was doing inside the movie. It makes sense, man. You know,
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. So,
'cause she got her agility and stuff is similar to Spider-Man. Not as quite as advanced as him, but it was similar to that. So
yeah, hers more natural, homegrown, like how Black Panther, how he kind of moved like a panther, but it's still in a wrong realm of just a human being. Like in Black Panther on Civil War, when he got threw off that car and he landed and he kind of landed like a cat, stuff like that, but it was still in a human realm form. So Bone, what about you? Do you think that Scarlett Johansson is gonna retire after this movie here, after the Black Widow movie? Or do you think that the swap rooted with the faces and she's gonna continue on with the MCU?
No, she gone.
Oh, she gone? Like Bone gone?
No, she gone. Yeah, she gone, man. Sometimes you get tired of playing the character. She might pop back in a, how they talking about a flashback or something like that. Other than that, but she just burned. Some people get burned out playing the character. And like I said, she went out. This is the time she went out how she went out. Now you can have her go out like a hero.
Right.
You
And then in our own movie,
she got a sister. You're seeing that she got a sister. Her sister they can go find her sister. Her sister can take over the mantle of Black Widow. But to me, Black Widow,
sense.
Yeah,
They kind of how they did with the Black Canary. How they switch it up like that.
Yeah.
They gonna do something. They gonna do something. They gonna make it. They gonna make something good out of it.
So these characters getting tired. Thing about it, that stress on you and you being this character and this and that. You only can drag on some characters for so long. This is movies. Since sometimes people drag on. How many times movies get dragged on and nobody watches them?
Terminator.
Or you keep on dragging on, you mess it up. When you get the hit, you got the hit. Let it be.
Aliens, the Alien movies.
Yeah. So
name
I will
a
say
movie
this.
that they've been dragging on for nothing.
It could also depend on how good the movie do.
It ain't doing it. She's not on one thing about it is look how things she's been in all she just been there. She's been there from almost day one.
She
been in Iron Man.
She been in Iron Man too.
Yeah. So you gotta give, since she might getting tired, like I don't want to do. She's and thing about it is it ain't no super serum. She aging. Shit. In real life.
In real life, there ain't no super serum.
Yeah, so she just like
I think she got another 10 more years in her though. That was my thing. She had 10 more and then she could retire.
But see, now you acting like you like her as a character. Sometimes as a character, they gotta go. Just like in Halo, the chief might have to go. You're gonna have to go. Somebody gonna have to go, and they had her where she go. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with she come back every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that.
Only other way I thought that they might have did it, unless they were Fast and the Furious.
They can do a Flashpoint.
No, you know what I was thinking about though, AI? If they would have did that, they could have did her like they did Carlton. Remember how they did Carlton?
Brought him back. Yeah.
How they brought him back in the TV show.
Yeah, because he died. He just died again.
Man, his superpower is dying. He died 2 times already.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he just died again and came back. Now he must be quote unquote coming back.
He just died again.
But think about you find out how you find out maybe they do use the technology that they're using for, but he ain't always the same. He realized I ain't the original one.
Right.
He's not the original one?
No, he's a clone.
What is he?
He's a clone.
Wait a minute, he was a clone?
Yeah.
No, he's a cyborg. He's an AI.
He's a cyborg. They found out the cyborg technology that they've been using on Earth.
What they call them cyborgs? The LMDs, the L. I forgot what they call them. The LMDs, I think they call life model
But they'll
decoys.
kill
Marcus said,
somebody. They transfer.
Marcus said they
They-
could use the de-aging joint, that CGI de-aging thing.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
you
she
can't
want to
de-age
do it.
your
You
body
gotta
taking
understand.
pops
I
and
don't think
things.
she want to do it because that's too much pressure on her. Think about it, you're showing new Avengers. Also, she don't need to be. Let them shine. Let them shine. Let Winter Soldier and
Let them
Falcon.
go on there with stage with 4 and 5 and 6. Let them
Yeah,
keep.
let
Hey,
them.
Falcons, yeah, I got to give
Yeah,
a
it
shout
is
out to
time for some
Mackie.
new blood to
That
step
boy, that
in.
cool. Hey, Mackie is one of the coolest dudes. People don't be go overlooking him. Watch he started doing something. He got that
Yeah,
swag.
so I
To
said
him.
let them shine because they already shined already. That's why a lot of them saying that you don't need to do it no more because it's time. You're doing all these different phases. We don't need to be here. When you're doing new guys, we don't need to be around. Now, you
They
can,
need to
like you
make
say,
room for all
use
this
my
other shit
voice.
that's coming out.
There's nothing wrong with making, they like Flip said, you can make cameos. Like Tony Stark had a message that he hid because he knew about something. And when he found for this,
Just
and
like
they
your
found
daddy.
that, and he make a cameo, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But when it's thing about it,
Shut that back, Talia.
right, some stuff you just only you can ride for too long
It ain't shut.
and burn it out. And this thing about it, I don't like prequels, but this is telling you what was going on between Endgame and Winter Soldier.
What?
So what
What
she
you
was
don't like
doing.
going on?
Yeah, she
Where everybody go?
I'm here.
I'm
Oh,
here.
all right. Everything got quiet. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, huh?
I'm
I was trying to see what you were saying. You said what?
No, I was saying, you didn't hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
No. I ain't hear you.
I heard you. It was on.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm just saying that, I don't really like prequels, but then you're showing what's going on between Winter Soldier and Endgame and what she was doing. There's nothing wrong with that. You telling something that we never saw, we didn't see. We didn't see.
Yeah, but my thing is,
And we see in a different part. We seeing stuff that's happening with her and her sister and what the Russians was doing, how they were trying to manipulate the super serum. Nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that. But to keep it going, ain't nothing to keep it going because we already know her end game. She gone. Put a fork in her, boys.
what about with those switcheroo though?
Switch? Ain't no switch.
No, that's what he said. No, that's what he said. Like, let her sister do it. Would you take my own
Yeah,
and let
let her
somebody else
sister
pick up
pass
the
do
the
it.
match?
Yeah.
torch. Go find her
They
sister.
go
And
find
let
her
somebody
sister.
else pick it up.
Let her find her
Right.
sister. She might even feel. She might feel that her sister ain't here no more. Her sister could have been in that big ass fight. We don't know.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Say, Punisher, you feel the same as Bound?
Not for the same. Yeah, just like I
You need
said, after they're done with the prequel, let her die or whatever, and bring in some new blood. We need a fresh take instead of seeing
And
the
he
same
ain't,
people over and
and he
over.
ain't talking about the he ain't talking about the TV new blood either.
Now we need some new people, some new characters, some new storylines. Just move forward.
I feel you, because they got too much on their plate right now for characters that I already worked with, 6, 7 movie, 10, 12 movies on. They need some new, I get what you're saying. They need some new characters to do a new perspective.
Yeah, like old boy playing Thor. You see all the other movies they push back, like Thor and Black Panther. They push them back to make everybody else shine. That's what you're supposed to. That's how you do it in wrestling. You get over. You let your young talent get over.
Right. You let
the new bloods get over. Sometimes you might get beaten.
The old cats,
set them up. Yeah, set them up. Set them up so they can run it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go away. But he likes that character with Thor. That's why he said, "Well, I stay with Thor." But thinking about it, we never really got into Thor.
Yeah, he still got.
You want to know why?
Him and the Hulk
reason
still got a lot more.
You want to know why? Because Thor seemed like it was kind of rushed.
Yeah, with the
There's
Hulk.
so much more
I
that
wouldn't
they
have
could
run
have
the
did
Hulk
with that
into that
character
game.
with Thor.
Because I don't
Thor
like the first one,
movie.
Flip.
Talking about the
What
first
was
two?
The first Thor? I do not like the first Thor.
a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of
But
people
it
like
was
the
corny.
last one.
I ain't like the second one.
Ragnarok.
I ain't really care for the second one. I mean, I can sit back and watch them, but the best one for me was the last one.
Yeah, same. The last one was the best.
And think about it,
Third
that
one
Thor.
was
Think about
Like
it.
I hate to say this, I hate to say it, but Love and Thunder is not on my radar.
Hell no.
No, I don't want to see that
About
shit.
that shit?
I think that's gonna be a
Not on my
surprise
radar.
sleeper. To be honest with you,
Because isn't that's
It
a
might
female
be.
Thor, ain't it?
It might
In that
be.
one.
It might be. It ain't like it ain't a female
If
Thor,
this is
but I
what
just
if this
don't.
is what I do, Flip. You know what I'm saying? The great minds that I have in my head, you know what I'm saying? They call
Oh
me
shit.
when they talk to me. You Bill it, what's up,
Oh
boy? Bill
shit.
Ray. You put his ass in
Billy
there.
Ray Bill.
Yeah. You put his ass in and he takes over the mantle and Chris goes away.
Yeah, put Thor in a
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Four movie. I would like to see that.
Nah, we don't need no more Fantastic Four movies.
Well, the word on the
It's
street.
coming.
Oh, his brother, yeah, his
nah,
brother.
we don't need
No.
but we don't have one by Disney though. That's the difference, though, Punisher.
What?
That we didn't have
I
a
don't
Fantastic
really
Four
think
by
Disney can
Disney.
do any better. I
Right,
don't know.
That's the big difference.
It's like we don't need no
Right.
more X-Men
Okay, the word on the
movies.
street
We
is
did
right
all that
now, right?
shit.
An hour
Nah,
ago.
but that was all Fox though. Fox
That was
scooped
all
that
Fox.
up.
That was Fox
Yeah,
doing all
that's
that.
why I heard him. I hope they didn't fuck up New Mutant, but I got a funny feeling New Mutant is
No,
not
New
gonna be
Mutants.
what we
New
wanted
Mutants.
to be.
No, New Mutants. That been made. They just wanted to bring. They didn't have.
Yeah, but no. I know what you're saying though, but I just got a funny feeling New Mutant is not gonna be what we want it to be.
No, New Mutant is a horror movie. That's what that is.
I know. No. No, I'm not saying no. We understand that. I'm just saying,
Like you
for
want it
as
to
the
be an
movie
action.
quality wise, it's not.
No,
I don't think
you
it's
gonna
going to
see
be
a
what
you gonna
we.
see them
I
scared.
think
You
it'll
gonna
be
see
a
them
regular
looking
movie
for.
more than an action or
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
Right.
But since we
Right.
talking about Marvel right now, breaking news I just got on Black Panther 2, it's gonna be some X-Men in Black Panther 2. We already know who's gonna be one of them.
We know one of them already.
You say that like it's, you say that like that's a bad thing.
No, I ain't saying it's wrong. I've been seeing what I'm seeing on the interweb.
Yeah, we already know that. We already know who this is going to be. Thor.
But the other one's supposed to. The other one's supposed.
Hold on, I want to hear this. Say bounce.
The other two supposed to be quote unquote. And they said don't take it with a grain of salt. Wolverine and Rogue.
Nah.
Yeah,
And you talking about in the Black Panther movie?
And Black Panther 2, yeah. Because
Nah.
think about it, think about it, the way they got it was.
Too.
Cause remember Flip, I told you I saw something. Remember I told you I saw something where I saw Storm using Cerebro, and I'm like, how can she use Cerebro?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but
she was like, she told them, nuh-uh. I think T'Challa gonna fuck around and get in trouble because Storm won't come back because it's gonna be a problem, and you know they gonna send some, maybe somebody tell them to go, and they gonna go together.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four did introduce everything. Rockin' Not Lying, the Fantastic, but they didn't do it that way though. That's the only thing about it. I'm quite sure if they would have had if they would have been had Marvel would have been had Fox and all that stuff in there and Spider-Man. Yeah, they would have introduced it. That the whole Infinity Saga would have been a different way.
Right.
Because I mean, shit. I don't see Wolverine in there. That would not be a good thing.
Wolverine. He said, the thing about this is what this person said. You know, usually I put this way, Flip. Usually my man is.
It was his theory. What it was his theory?
No,
or
it's
something?
not his theory. He like usually when he says so. He said he usually like 85 to 75% right. But he said don't take it. He said this is what he was hearing. I might see Rogue.
No, I can't see Rogue in there.
Well, okay, you can't see Rogue. Answer this question. Just answer this question right here. Just think about this though, Bone. What would Rogue be doing in Africa?
No, goes with her.
I can tell you a couple things.
But why? Why would she be in Africa? Why would she go to Africa?
No, okay. Remember what I was telling you that theory the other night, right? I was telling you that theory that I heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that damn, let me get my thoughts together. Remember, I was saying that Rogue. Think about it. Say T'Challa and Storm already had something going on before she even went to the X-Men.
Killing myself.
She knew about Wakanda. Thing about it was something going on with Wakanda. Somebody's trying to do something. She sensed, you know what I'm saying? She rogue, or not rogue, motherfucking Storm. And then Rogue said, you know what?
But you hold on. I know where you're going with it, but you do know Storm's story is tied in. Storm is actually a princess. Her country, where she's from, is not that far from. It's not that far from Wakanda.
Hey,
no,
because
if you watch the BET joint,
Storm is actually from the United States and then moved to Kenya, and her parents got killed, and then she was an orphan, and then went to Kenya, and that's when they found out she had the powers of the weather and called her the Weather Witch and stuff like that, and she became the god of it.
They changed that. They changed that. Her relative, she's really from Africa. That's
because actually, if you watch it, I tell people to watch this. It's cool to get you on Black Panther, like the comic book version, because old boy really did it really good. The black guy did it real good.
Now hold on. Now hold on real quick. I get what you're saying though, Vodka. Wolverine could be linked to it going to Wakanda because of the vibranium, but that story won't hold because it'd
have been passed by now.
Yeah,
that would have around World War I. Yeah, that would have around World War II. That would have right after World War II.
That would have to be like a flashback or something like that.
Yeah,
or something like that. It
wouldn't be T'Challa. It had to be his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that played T'Challa daddy on the first Black Panther. Now he went into it with Wolverine and Sabretooth and all them when they went to Africa to go get the vibranium, to take the vibranium to melt down to make the animanium from the catch Wolverine, and then jam him up with animanium and Sabretooth.
Yeah, but it was whatchamacallit who did that shit. That was what's his name? Savage. Whatchamacallit who did that?
The General.
Striker.
No, Striker. It was Striker who did that shit. Striker did that shit. So Wolverine would have had never. Only way Wolverine would have had to go like probably went there like years later or something like that. But like you said, like. And if that did happen,
the way he's saying it now,
saying with the Wolverine movie, it could tie it in when he was with the Strike Force when they went to Africa to go find the vibranium. Okay, on Logan.
All right, you tripping, Chuck? Wolverine was with Alpha Flight. He was with the Canadians. He did not go.
No. We were talking about with Vodka was like he could have went with the Africa and stuff like that, but that would have had to be like years later if they see. Bone was saying some dude had speculated and said it could be Wolverine and Rogue that had some type of connection going to Africa. Now I wanted to hear what he was saying. I said, why would Rogue go to Africa?
Well, they talking about like back up. They said that say something happened in her country. Something like that. It was like you said, it's right by.
Wait, I'm not understanding what y'all getting at. I'm not understanding what y'all getting at. Y'all do understand Storm ended up being the queen of Wakanda, right?
Yeah, I would see. I had told. I was telling them. They talking about Rogue though.
Like Rogue went a whole separate motherfucker. Like I'm not even understanding what y'all getting at.
Yeah, that's why
the way dude explained is say Rogue. Storm heard what's going on. Would want to go. They going there to back her up.
But why? But why?
Because something going on.
Let me ask you this. Are you saying Rogue is a grown ass woman?
Yeah, they got her as a grown woman.
Nah, I can't see Wolverine. Maybe I don't see him in there, but maybe.
We're talking about his back.
I can't see Wolverine either. I don't see Wolverine.
And think about it, if you do see them. Remember what I told you, Flip? And she told them, and she told me, remember I told you a little piece I saw, and they told them, she said, no, this is African business with the whoop. I'm going by myself. And he was like, what? Like I said, you might see.
I don't see Storm taking nobody there. Nobody.
No,
that's why I was telling all. That's why I was telling.
But you might see them. They wanted to go, and he was like, why you won't take me? And I'm one of the craziest motherfuckers that's alive. And they roll like, "What's up, sweetie?
I can see that in a cartoon, but I can't see that in no movie.
The thing about it, you're introducing them two characters.
Yeah, but everybody know who them characters are, though. Hey, they already
know. They're two rebranded characters also.
Look, Bone. Rogue gonna be
I don't know. I
introduced
don't know
in
who that
Captain
dude
Marvel
is. I
2.
don't know who that boy that told you that. I can't see that at all.
Hey, yeah,
That just
Captain
me.
Marvel 2,
Yeah,
Rogue, that's
that
what
don't
she
make
gonna
sense
be
at
in.
all.
Yeah, I can't. It just doesn't. It's not clicking to me, man. It's just not clicking to me.
Don't listen to
I would
no
have to see that boy channel to see what he's talking about. He would have to. He would have to give me a book report or something like that for that shit to make sense. Cause I can't. I don't see that. Like it. Like
Yeah,
if you understand.
type up
Like if you understand.
whatever it is that you talking about, and
Yeah,
let
he
me
gonna have to
please for
give me a book
proof
report on
for me
that one
because
because I can't see it because Wakandaran they would not allow them to come in there. They're not.
She wasn't gone because she was gone.
There's the Rogue.
Not her. No, but you were saying, but they going
But
with
you
Rogue. We
forgot.
understand Rogue
You
can
got
go,
you forgot
but we're saying
this is after Endgame. This is after all the mod. This is after all of it. They might change their ways. This is not comic books. This is the MCU.
nah, I doubt they ain't gonna change their ways because they didn't change it.
Remember,
Okay,
he was already talking about.
I understand.
Why would they have Rogue?
He was
on
already
Black
talking
Panther
about
2
sharing
in
this
the MCU?
technology already.
No,
That
Bone,
don't
listen to
make-
what I'm
that
saying.
don't-
Bone,
All right.
listen to what I'm
All
saying.
right,
Listen to
I'm
what I'm
quiet.
saying. Just listen to what I'm saying. They not gonna change their way because at the end of Black Panther, no, they still wasn't letting nobody in Wakanda. They was helping the United States and helping on black people and stuff like that, but they was not going to Wakanda at all. They was not doing that.
Yeah, they didn't
They're
allow
not doing
people
that at all.
into it.
Hey,
But
they
they
not
ain't allowed
doing
no
that.
money. So how the hell Winter Soldier and was in Wakanda and Captain America?
All
Because
right,
Captain
let
America
me
asked
explain
them.
it. Let me explain this. Let me explain this. Even way back in the comic books, Captain America was the only person that Black Panther ever respected, and him taking Bucky in was a favor for Cap. Them was the only two people that can come and go to Wakanda that's not Wakandans as they please. The only two.
And it ain't like they know where Wakanda at. They still don't know where the fuck is at.
Hey, let me tell you one other thing. On Black Panther 2, the movie, the directors, the movie. Why would you put Rogue in Black Panther 2? You got way
that's
too
what I
much
still
stuff
don't
going
understand.
on.
That's
Because
why
we
I don't understand
we
that.
don't even know who the enemy is yet.
All right,
They just might need some help. Black Panther can do it all on its own.
Rogue
Even
is
with
okay,
the
but this is what I'm trying to figure out. What part do Rogue play with going to Africa? That's what I'm
She
trying to
go to
tell you. Like,
Africa. She go to Africa to go help with Storm. She knows Storm.
Storm not going to need. You do know Storm not going to need no help. She's a weather witch. She's not going to need no help
But
from
nobody
her.
saw her as the full-fledged power
Like
like
Chuck,
that.
like Chuck said, like Chuck said, Rogue is being introduced in the next Captain Marvel movie. So that whole theory is out the fucking window. That's facts. I'm not telling you no bullshit or what I think or this gonna happen. They've said has been announced. Rogue will be introduced in the next Captain Marvel movie.
Shit,
All the mutants
that
gonna be
motherfucker might get
She's gonna be
introduced
the
one
villain
by
of the Captain Marvel movie.
dude.
They might be
They done
canceling the
already
movie.
said they introduced one or two.
But that movie
movie's
might
not
be getting canceled.
since yesterday.
Yeah, it might
You
be.
said that
People on
movie
the
what?
street saying talking about getting
All right,
canceled.
Bone.
That's the word on the interweb.
That,
They
hey,
already
Bone,
told
I'm not
you-
saying it. I'm not
my
saying it
nigga,
is. I'm not saying you
my nigga
wrong.
well, you
Bone
need to go
funny.
back. You need to go back on there.
I'm on it now.
Like I said, you need to go back on there and read it because they didn't work. They didn't worked all that shit out. I was on the same
I
train you
don't
was
know
on
if
till I reread until I went back
but
into
the
that
word I
shit.
was saying that they thinking about canceling it because the first one.
Like I said,
Canceling
I was on
what?
that
Hey, hold
same
up.
train that you on right now.
Canceling what? Canceling what?
Captain Marvel.
Captain
Man,
Marvel 2.
Yeah, they
not
movie
gonna do
made
that.
$1 billion.
Not
No,
doing
they
that.
ain't canceling that.
They're not
That movie
canceling
made
that.
$1 billion. It ain't
That's too
getting.
Yeah,
much
they're not
money.
gonna
They
do
leaving
Yeah,
on
that.
the
that
table.
ain't getting canceled.
They ain't doing that.
They
dog.
wasn't even talking about canceling the movie. They wasn't even trying to cancel the movie when they were talking about firing the actress.
Yeah. Right.
That
Right.
movie get
Because
$1 billion.
remember, I don't know if you remember. Remember when it went down and she played it, whatever, and that all SJW people with the leathers and shit. They was talking about getting rid of her, and she was talking about leaving herself, and they was talking about just getting another actress to play her. That's all they was talking about doing. It never happened because they never fired her. And I guess apparently she wanted to stay.
Yeah, she got her mind right. She feel
Yeah.
like she wouldn't. She
I
lived
know
like
what
she ain't the
I
big
know
dog
what you're
around
talking
big
about.
dogs.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And that happened not too long ago after the movie had been released.
Right.
You know how they get on them on. You know how the people with the letters be acting. How they be acting like a fool.
And a certain person that left the Marvel universe had to sit down with that actress and talk to her, and that's when they worked all that
He said
out.
SWV. Yo, you funny for that one. He said SWV.
I rather
Yeah.
I
invoke.
officially hate y'all for that comment. You said WB.
Well, we don't. We went in the past for a while, man. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Let's jump ahead to the future. Some future theories or some thoughts or whatever like that. All right, who y'all think? This
So
now
Bone
is a
Bone left because the
intermediate or
nigga
whatever
told
we
him
call it.
his idea was wrong.
Huh?
No, Bone probably got cut off.
I
He
hope
probably just
not.
got cut off.
Oh yeah, he'll be back in. But
Yeah, he'll be back.
I
Or
ain't even
so,
looking.
his phone
He
rang.
probably
His phone probably
misplaced.
rang.
He probably misplaced his corkscrew with his phone. You know, to open up his
Oh
liquor
shit.
bottles and shit.
I
That's
think his
doing,
phone
buddy.
rang. That's why I was telling him like, no, I'm not getting on my phone. I get on my phone for what? Then my phone ring. Then what?
They
Because
pull
he
you out
did
like
say when
that.
you get on your phone, it'll pull you out. So why would I get on my phone? I guess he forgot. He must have forgot. Like, yo, I'm not
Oh,
doing
my
that.
stuff messed up. I'll be back.
Yeah, he in the middle of it. But
Here it is, right there.
yep, exactly what it was. Huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I know what it was. His phone probably wrong.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and hop into this future. All right, who would y'all like to see the villain of Ant-Man 3? Now y'all know it ain't coming out for a minute. So who would y'all like to see that haven't been introduced, and would y'all like to be introduced in an Ant-Man movie?
Bone.
You gonna go to Bone first?
Ain't
I want
nobody
to
want
see
to see
no.
nobody want to see no
I want to
damn
see
Ant-Man
Bone in
3.
the Ant-Man 3. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm right there. I really don't want to see Ant-Man 3.
I
Let's
I
don't want
can't
to
move.
see
wait
no
till you talk
Ant-Man
about
3.
it.
I don't mind him
I don't
cameoing
care.
in movies, but no, I don't want
I
to see no
don't even want
Ant-Man
to see
3.
him. I
You
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
see
know.
him.
You don't want no
No,
Ant-Man 3?
no, it's a waste
I
of
don't
time.
even care nothing
We already
about
saw
him. Yeah.
we already saw what he did and all that. I like him cameoing in different people movies,
I mean, he
but
was the whole reason why they was able to do what they did to do
it
on the
don't
end
matter.
game.
Like I say,
He played a major role.
yeah, he played the major role. He did his role. You know what I'm saying? This time, you know what I'm saying? He just cameo. He don't need another major movie.
You ain't like Ant-Man
Nah,
2?
he
Oh,
ain't good.
all right. I thought he
Yeah,
said
he don't need.
SWV.
We saw he already got everybody. The original Ant-Man, the original other girl, and all that.
Yeah, the
They already got
rock
out the
and all
quantum
that.
realm.
Yeah, we
We
don't
good.
need that.
All right, let me
I
ask
mean,
you
his
this.
daughter,
Let me
she
ask you this,
wild
Chuck.
now. Yeah.
Chuck, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this one quick thing about it. What did you find that was interesting about Ant-Man? Both of the movies.
The quantum mechanics.
No. I'm
And
talking about in his own movie. In that own movie, what did you find that was really interesting?
what you mean by that?
What did you find in an Ant-Man movie, his own movie? What did you find that was interesting? What was in that movie that was really interesting?
What
Let's
was
be
in there
serious.
that you liked?
Or what stood out to
I
you?
like the comic relief and the action. The action scene. I don't care for the good big scene. Most about the actual action scene when they be fighting and getting small and doing shit.
Hey,
And the comic relief and how they progress their story along.
All right, now
honestly,
all
all
that
right,
thing that
all right.
you said that you like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All that shit to me
You
was
don't
just
care nothing
fucking
about the
stupid.
action,
That shit was corny to me.
man. Oh girl,
Ant-Man 1 and
she
2 was
threw it.
corny to me.
Man, that
It
girl
was just
threw a
corny.
knife and she got small and then ran on the sword, jumped off the sword, spent around, got the flying around, got big, punched him, got back small, grabbed him, turned around, throw him. Man, there was some action going on, Ant-Man. Y'all, you sleeping on it. But
Yeah,
you
well,
might,
guess what? I'm gonna stay asleep because I had no interest in that. I'm gonna stay
oh
asleep.
man.
He said
You ain't
he
like,
gonna
Hey,
stay
honestly,
asleep, wake up, and go back to sleep.
honestly, Ant-Man biggest villain has already been destroyed, so they kind of fucked Ant-Man. Ultron Ant-Man was the one that actually built Ultron, not fucking
Yep.
Tony Stark.
Yeah,
Tony
Tony.
Stark.
Yeah, I didn't get
It
that.
was Hank Pym. When it ain't Hank Pym that built
The
Ultron.
original
Yeah, the
Ant-Man,
original
Hank
Hank
Pym.
Pym. Yeah,
But see, that's
he
the
built
thing.
it.
They made Hank Pym an old ass man, which he not supposed to be.
Yep. All right, here's a real quick story. I'm gonna break
I
this
heard
shit down real
Ultron
quick.
coming back though.
Hold on. Yeah, Ultron came back quite a few times in the comic book.
Yeah,
But
he
here's a
did
real
come
quick
back.
brief. Here's a quick, real
I'm
brief
talking about
story
the
of what
MCU.
happened with what happened with Ultron in the comic book with that battle. He made him. Ultron turned on him. He got to go destroy. Ultron was destroying everything. Wolverine and who was it? Kitty. I think it was Wolverine or Kitty went back in time. Wolverine killed Hank Pym for making Ant-Man. He went back into the future, found out no, he fucked up when he killed him. He had to make him survive. Let him survive. Because when he
Yeah,
went
because
back
he the
into
only
the
one to know how to
future
stop
or
him.
whatever, it was alien. Right, it was alien that was destroying Earth. That then there was nothing that X-Men, the Avenger, West Coast, East Coast, none of them dudes can do. So he had to go all the way back into time again to stop himself for killing him, to go right back into the future so they can stop these alien whatever. Which Ultron was one of the dudes. They figure out how to stop Ultron and use the stuff that Ultron was using to stop them aliens. That's the whole fucking story. Back and forth, all 10 episodes. 10 issue episode. It was I'm sorry, not 10. I think it was 5. It was drawn out.
Yeah, didn't they do a Ultron kill the MCU or the Ultron killer Avengers or something like that?
You know, think about this. Ultron was the same thing. Oh, they did Ultron the same way they did Brainiac. That motherfucker cat coming back.
Yep.
I think Ultron and Brainiac is one of the same. They just keep coming back.
Yeah, I would compare them to, like, really compare them to. The only thing
Like
Ultron
real
ain't
rap.
riding around stealing cities.
Yeah,
Yep.
but the thing about it
That's
is
the only difference.
Ultron don't want knowledge though. He don't want knowledge.
Yes, he do.
Brainiac want knowledge. That's all he want.
No, Ultron want knowledge too. That's the only thing
Yeah,
he
he
want.
do. Yep. He did. Now, there's one thing that they said in the movie that made sense. But I mean, not made sense, but they were actually right about.
Would you say?
Ultron could not tell the difference. But he could not tell the difference with humanity. You know, you ever notice when you watch some movie when they build robots, the robot never understand when it comes down to protecting human. They go further than that. Okay, the best way to protect human is to
Is to
enslave
kill
them.
him.
Every movie is like that. Every robot movie when the robot do an uprising or whatever, Terminator, you name it. Every movie and robots in space and all that stuff, they all did that. The best way is to preserve species or any type of alien, any planet is to what? Either take them, put them in a bottle like a bottle ship or whatever, or enslave them and let the rest of them die. If they don't want to listen, then kill them and save the rest. Save whatever one you decide you want to choose. That's the same thing with everything. That mechanic never changed. It never changed.
Well, hey, why y'all
It's
think
either that or the robots come to the conclusion that the humans overpopulated and half of them need to be killed, and that go on to Thanos.
I was about to say, would you compare Ultron between Brainiac and Darkseid, but a mixture between those two?
Nah.
Darkseid
on some whole other
equation. Shit. Yeah, he believe in controlling. Darkseid.
You want to the Darkseid? You would compare more to Thanos or Kang the Conqueror.
Yep. That's what they believe in.
Hey, ain't Kang the Conqueror next though, huh?
He should be. He should be one of the ones up next.
Yeah, because they done introduced time travel and stuff into the MCU. Right. So that would be more or less the person that I would think would be the next
human or self-destruction. I'll just read in the chat.
Have they haven't put old boy in?
Yeah.
God.
I mean, they can actually introduce the X-Men with time travel, since Kitty Pryde can basically search through people's memories and jump into that time frame.
Yeah,
I thought that was Psylocke.
even
No,
though
that's
they
Kitty.
Yeah,
Kitty can do that. Kitty. See,
And
Days of Future
Kitty
Past
can
when they
do
came
it.
out
Kitty
with
can
that,
do that. Gypsy can open up portals through time.
right?
Blink can open up portals through time. They got many ways for the X-Men to get through
Right.
time.
So, Savage, you remember X-Men Days of Future Past? You know I don't like none of the
And
X-Men movies.
and the
You remember that, right?
Inhumans, yeah, and the Inhumans got this dude called the Door. It's a person called the Door. Take you anywhere you want, anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, it's actually a living person. It actually was a living being. X-Men Days of Future Past. That was not Wolverine that went back in time. No, that was Kitty.
Yeah,
Right.
I ain't like that. I ain't like the fact that he went back in time. They could even went to the Days of Future Past on of X-Men Uncanny against Sam Bishop back in time.
No, that was an actual comic book. They printed a comic book.
Yeah,
So
but that's
Days
all
of
they
Future
did. They
Past.
just
I mean, that was actual comic book. They printed
Yeah, Days
of Future
a
Past.
word for word comic book. The
Yeah,
Days of Future Past. So, I mean, Kitty powers they
Damn,
don't
I
work
got
like
tangled.
that. Her powers, like, if when Wolverine went to the past, she should have had to go with him.
Yeah,
he would have had to go with him.
Yes.
even though they made them damn fries. Even though
You
they
remember how
even though they
she
made it.
remember
Kitty.
how she sent him to the past?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
It wasn't supposed to happen like
She
that. She has
she
to
got
actually be there like Nightcrawler.
right. She no wait. I think it was her. Who was it? Forge. I think Forge helped her go
It
back
was
in
her,
time.
Forge, and Bishop was
If
there
I'm
too.
correct. Yeah, I think he was Budget Day. He probably was.
Yeah,
I can't
Bishop was the
remember that
one.
shit. I'm old.
Bishop and
I'm good.
Ford. Bishop told the young Forge how to build the time machine.
Well, well, shit. That's Forge ability anyway. That's
Yeah, but
his
that was
ability anyway.
he was a younger Forge. They hadn't invented time travel yet. You remember the
Yeah, you're
older
right. 'Cause
Forge had built the
Ford did
older
said
Forge when he lost his leg, he was building all kinds of shit. That was younger Forge. He had both his legs.
that's right. It was the older Ford that helped whatchamacallit go back. What's his
Bishop
name?
come back,
Bishop.
come back in time, but Bishop had to
Yup.
teach young Forge how to build a time machine to send him back to his older self.
Make it a two-way. Make it a two-way, John.
Because Bishop came back and forth through time a lot, and the people don't know that.
Damn, I ain't even know that either.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about how Bishop always goes through? Yeah, he always time travel.
Yeah. He always time
Yeah.
traveling and stuff.
I know he did it
Yeah.
like 2 times or 3 times, huh?
No,
Shit,
he's
no,
done
he
it
did way
quite a
more than
bit.
that.
Yeah,
That's why
he's
he
done it a lot of times.
Yeah, that's how he became part of the X-Men. He was doing not exactly with
When he became a part of the Uncanny X-Men was because he got stuck in that time, and young Forge had to build a time machine. So while Forge was building the time machine, he was working with the X-Men.
Right, right. Okay.
Ain't no time like the present.
Yeah, 'cause Cable's future was fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, that depend on which Cable you're talking about.
Yeah, not Cable
Yeah,
Bishop.
'cause see-
Well, yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Both of their futures was fucked up.
Yeah.
But Cable, if it depends on if he would have got that disease or not. If he don't get the disease, he end up being Nate Gray, one of the most powerful mutants ever born.
That whole storyline is fucked up. How
Yeah,
they kidnapped him and took him to the future. That's the crazy thing about on Cable. People
But he
don't
was
know
gonna-
that. No,
but
he
he
was
was
in the
gonna-
past, but they kidnapped him. That shit crazy.
But he was gonna die from that disease though. That's why they took him to the future so they can get the cure.
I mean, it's all everywhere. Hey, speaking about everywhere, hey, do y'all want to touch on this here, or if y'all want to state y'all piece, But I just want to just state about it. all right, the Spider-Man producer accused of another racist comment. You know, the woman that's always on the memes with Kevin Feige when they talk about Spider-Man, and it was like, yeah, it's all one big universe, and then Kevin Feige just looked to the side, and he was like, you know, it's a meme that everybody put, and it's this white lady that's middle age, kind of, I guess, have like a Miss Doubtfire-ish look to her. I mean, just
damn, that's messed up.
yeah, I know how, but still,
I'm
they were
done.
saying
I'm
about
done. You go
her
for that
racist
one.
comment. Then he got this dude that's on Twitch called Dr. Disrespect, that he got banned, and they have a lot of these other people that's coming out and they getting fired from their jobs and stuff like that with the racist comments, and then people getting it construed when they saying like Black Lives Matter, then people saying all lives matter, misconstruing the whole concept of the fact of people trying to say Black Lives Matter as well as all other lives. That's basically the whole concept of it, just like, you know, respect of that. But at the same token, do y'all think that on the other end of the state that it's that this council culture is starting to get a little bit more ridiculous? So if y'all want to
get the hell out of it. Not y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
If y'all have any experiences that y'all want to talk upon about this situation where it's like enough is enough.
I'll put it this way: if you it's been 20 to 30 years, I don't count that against that person. You know, like in the gaming community, yeah, I got airplane going on my mind. Like in the fighting community and on Evo, only reason we ain't doing Evo because the CEO Evo, he did some foul shit. I made a video about it, like why Evo can't go. You just get rid of him. He admitted to everything,
right,
that he did. Dr. Disrespect, that's his character. That's not him in real life. And I heard part of what's going on with him is him and Ninja was going to build their own little streaming service.
Ninja, I think he back on YouTube right now.
YouTube, but he's still a free agent. Anybody can go on YouTube. So that's what, because actually the word on the street was Dr. Disrespect was finna sign a deal with Mixer. That Mixer, more stuff I hear about that Mixer was all that it has something. It might got something to do with that old WB deal. Like, you know, let's cut the loss, or something like that. It has something to do with something like that, because that was all of a sudden. And Dr. Disrespect was going to come over to Mixer, right, with Ninja and old boy. But thing about it is,
trying to make room for a power move. What you saying?
Yeah, they was gonna. Yeah. So then, when the Mixer thing didn't go down, you know, him and Ninja and a couple other people was like, "Hey, we can make our own streaming service and something like that and stuff like that." And somebody, he did this. They brought up the shit that was in the bathroom at E3 last year. See, that's why you can't do dumb shit on the intro, because they're gonna bring up your past, even though it's some BS. But they didn't have nothing. People want to use this shit, this Me Too shit, and all that other stuff. Why you didn't come out with it then? Mm-hmm. Why wait all these years? It took you 12 years to get balls because this person's successful, and now you want some money? Because if he was broke, you wouldn't come at him.
It's not like the same shit they did with Bill Cosby.
Yeah. So,
and Bill Cosby had NBC or somebody,
and he had NDAs. They had to go to another state to put him in jail. That's crazy. But that Me Too shit, you got. I told people, I don't give a fuck if whatever you do, you better watch out what you know what I'm saying, because people will take what you say and flip it, turn it up, and act like they was the victim. And it's a shame for that shit, you know. Yeah, if somebody did it, you know, like they tried to get Angry Joe dumbass. Why would everybody want to run with it? Because that's the news.
Yeah, you seen that about with Angry Joe.
Yeah, but that girl took that stuff down. That girl took that stuff down in about 3-5 days. She erased the tweet because it wasn't nothing. And then she thought people was gonna jump on her side, and they didn't. Yeah,
because they were trying to say, like with Angry Joe, that it looked skeptical. It looked like it was a possibility. Then when he broke down, when he told his side of the story, I was like, That's
I didn't even care. I didn't even care for his size of the story because it wasn't no need for me to tell because that's between him and her. That's their
Right.
consensual thing. I don't give a shit. Angry Joe ain't putting no money in my pocket. He ain't helping me build what I'm trying to build. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, he handled it right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He went quiet. He let his attorneys, and what she do? Turned it down, and people got to read it. You know, it was people on Twitter fighting each other about, well, this and this and that, and I'm like, why y'all caring so much? This is not bothering your everyday life. There's other stuff in your life you need to worry about. Angry Joe is doing real fine right now. He's doing good. He's having his attorneys.
That's right. I heard
to take care of
it. I heard the one in them. Hold on, Chuck. I heard one in the Mario brother Goomba went on a side. Yeah, Angry Joe did it. He did it. Didn't even realize what was going on. But I know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, but man, look, this is the thing about it. Like with stuff like that. Now, a person like him, it's based upon people perspective of you that tune in. So even though let's say he ain't did it, but let's say it would have got real messy, right? Now it got real messy. Now Joe followers might not want to see or checking out his channel or pull away from his channel or might have heard something in the app, don't know the facts, but you know how you'll read a headline here, a headline there, and then all of a sudden his viewers and his subscribers go down. So now he ain't did nothing but by them saying that now his whole subscriber base, the decline, that means his money, because he do this for a living, is the decline. And now I'm thinking that they should start putting some countermeasures. Therefore, like the women that actually need this assistance, they can actually get it. Now, the women that's beating the game,
the women, they messing up for the women who actually been in that situation.
Right.
Exactly.
So the women beat the game down. They need to get
but you can't tell. You don't have nothing that can tell somebody the truth because a lot of these women ain't coming out day one to saying it. You know, it's kind of hard to prove something that happened years and years ago. If I put this way, any woman I mess with and you feel like I did something wrong to me, you need to go to the police ASAP. If you get somebody to do something to me, I'm going to the police ASAP. Especially if you know I'm some type of political star, whatever. But it ain't gonna stop. It's been happening for years. Social media just brings it out.
Right.
And like I said, I don't want nothing. Like I said, I don't even like Angry Joe. I don't give a fuck about him. But that was a bad deal. But you see, he went quiet.
Right. Hey, let me tell you something about what I thought with Angry Joe. When I first ran across him was back in 2013. I know he was out prior to this, and I was checking out his channel. He was dogging the Xbox. He was like, "Oh, this Xbox One ain't that." You know, he was just talking a whole bunch of noise about it. I'm like, but at the same time, I read his name, Angry Joe. So I said, "Oh, this is a character he playing. He just made it." You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at the stuff he was mad about the Xbox. I said, "Oh, he's just a character." But then when I seen him talk about the PlayStation, I said, "Hold up, why he ain't got this character of the angry person?" And then I seen he was a popular YouTuber, and I started looking at his perspective, and I was seeing the things he was doing, and I stopped watching the things that he was doing because I ain't like the representation that he was giving in a perspective didn't have no reflection on what I want to know or what I think of things I'm interested in or how I'm interested in. He always gave a perspective of I'm an only child and all this stuff mine, and you come to play with my toys, and I'm gonna be selfish.
He's not. Think about it. Angry Joe got a brother. That other guy that you see, that's his brother. Thing about it is, I met Angry Joe at E3. Angry Joe is.
He got that of that selfish thing, that child is selfish.
Yeah, I'm only child.
Yeah, the one that's selfish. The rich, the rich small child.
Think about it. Angry Joe do not play Angry Joe character when we was at E3. He played his government.
Nah, you want to know something? I ain't gonna say the person name.
But we got him on. We got him.
Chuck. Hold on, Chuck. Yeah. Look at this, Chuck. Somebody, I ain't gonna say who it is, but a very good friend of ours, me and Bo know, put it up on Twitter, and he was over there twerking and shit, talking about Xbox for life. He damn near bent over, got a tattoo of the Xbox symbol on his white ass ad cheek on the left side. I lie to you not. That nigga was twerking like crazy. I'm not lying.
I put this on when the Xbox One hit
I ain't lying.
Xbox came out.
Chuck, listen to me. I ain't lying. Am I lying, Bone? Am I lying? I ain't lying.
They got it. Thing about it is,
Joe was twerking.
No, I wasn't twerking, but they had to say we had
He
him
act
say,
like
they
he,
had him saying
he
Xbox for life.
yeah, yeah.
But he thing about it was he was at the time is people know what he was and how he was doing. And like I said, remember when Xbox first came out and they came out, what was that McLaren? When Forza came out on the OG Xbox One, if you actually look at the video, he was right there. He was in that circle. But eventually he got out the circle for the things he was doing.
Freaking dude.
Well, for the things that he was doing. But the thing about it is, Angry Joe's a grown man. Because my thing is, will somebody put a sexual harassment charge against any of us in here? Who gonna help us out? With us.
Nobody.
So that's why
Even
I
though
was
one,
We are guilty and proven innocent.
even though one person almost got a whole bunch of people caught up in some shit like that already. But yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like,
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
But yeah,
I
but I'm
don't
sitting
give a
there.
damn.
Yeah, but see, that's the game that we got. That's the world we live in now. You can't just say, especially when you get on the interweb, you can't just say what you want to say. Like that.
Motherfucker running
No,
around.
you can't.
Motherfucker running around. Motherfucker,
Even
hey
though we got
chaos.
freedom of
Motherfucker running
speech,
around
your
looking
ass
like Gene
still.
Gregg.
I
Motherfucker
don't know
got
what
That's
y'all
red
wrong.
hair
talking
running
about.
Like I
around
said,
looking
you
like
can
Gene
have good.
Gregg.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I said, what the fuck I want.
I understand.
Mhm.
No, we understand you, Savage, because you don't give two fucks. We
I don't.
understand, and
I
that's
don't give
fine.
Savage,
one.
He's the original. He the
Yeah,
original of don't give two
but you
fucks.
don't run on YouTube. You're not trying to build a brand up. You just Savage. But when you try to build a brand and stuff like that, and people saying you're doing stuff to them on this,
That
this
is
and
my
that,
brand. I'm savage.
you savage, but you ain't you
This
just
nigga.
savage. But when you get into that business world, they play a whole different bullshit game that I don't prefer to play. That's why a lot of stuff I don't even show up to. I get invited to a lot I don't want to show up to because this ain't nothing but I see a bunch of people kissing ass. And that's something that I did learn from my dad. You ain't got to kiss no man ass to get where you got to go. If somebody put a wall, you break it down. Somebody put two walls, you break it down. Somebody put an enemy in your wall, you figure out how to break that motherfucker down. You focus and break it down because it's not fair. Like we all don't. Chuck can tell you. Chuck is pretty good. Chuck be throwing analogies I ain't never thought about. I listen to Chuck in the morning. It's like, huh? I didn't think about that. You know, Flipper say something about Star Trek, and when he do say something, you know, Chaos. When I listen to
This nigga,
everybody, when I
nigga.
listen to
Oh, what I
everybody,
do
you know,
say
people
that?
don't think I'm
Okay.
listening,
Hey,
but
you
I do
little head
listen. But
motherfucker.
I
Damn,
do
I
listen
got.
You
because some
ain't know
things
you
I
really
don't
do
think.
pay
I don't.
attention. You don't just pretend to like how some people do.
Yeah, I really like okay, I put that like all right, that was something I ain't never thought about that, this and this and that. And see, that's what I like to be around thinkers, you know what I'm saying? Not pretenders. You know what I'm saying? We winners. I feel like I hang around winners. I don't hang around pretenders. We you know, and I don't like that, you know, when you do when you allow that in there, like yeah, Angry Joe did it, but that's all they was talking about on YouTube. I'm seeing YouTubers, they don't even talk about damn gaming. We're talking about it. Or what happened to Dr. Disrespect? You doing that because what? White? What happened to Black Lives Matter? What happened to, you know what I'm saying? This and this going on. But we've been looking up this, but see, that's how the world of YouTube works. It's what's popular, and that's what they talk about.
Yep. Hey, and Bob, speaking about talking about and popular and clickbaitery and thumbnails, have y'all seen the cover for the Miles Morales Spider-Man Amazing what it is? What it's called? The
Spider-Man
Marvel
DLC.
Spider-Man Miles Morales. I know
Talking about
Sarah probably haven't seen it.
the DLC.
You
Yeah,
can
Yeah,
the DLC game.
DLC
that's what it is.
They're
It's a
trying to sell
DLC.
as a full game.
Mm-hmm. Go on buy that shit, Sony. Y'all a bunch of suckers anyway, you pony. A bunch of suckers. Go ahead and buy that shit.
I'm
A
Hey,
going
bunch
to
of
play
suckers.
PlayStation
Yeah,
5.
while y'all going buy shit, I'm going to play Destiny for free.
So chaos. He ain't saying nothing in a while, man. You seen that that PlayStation Spider-Man Miles Morales Marvel game?
Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to
Yeah.
play 2K for free.
The
Shit.
what you think about the
Yeah.
cover? You seeing the
I
cover?
mean, it's just a fucking cover.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all I seen. Just as fucking cover. That's all I seen. They have a cover. Cool.
They have
Nice.
shown.
Yeah.
Bravo,
And they
Sony.
going, hold on. No. The question is, this is the thing.
They having on Spider-Man.
Hold on, Chuck. This is the thing that people don't understand. That cover that y'all see for that DLC that they about to buy, what they're going to do is for the PlayStation 5, they're going to sell it to them again by next year or March. They're going to sell it to them again, but they're going to put a whole new coat in for a whole new coat of paint and put it for full price. They're going to revamp that shit. Like, here you go. We got the new Spider-Man game with a new cover. The new
they
DLC
gonna tell
cover.
them, you buy that
And they
game,
gonna
buy
sell
that
it.
remaster.
Yeah, the
They gonna
remaster,
go right.
Miles Morales for free.
remaster of the Marvel Spider-Man game, huh?
That's what Sony going to do. Listen here. I've been talking about that for the longest. Like how
When they
Sony
doing it
gonna
with Grand
fucking
Theft Auto
sell.
5, so yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, I know they've been doing. Hold on,
No, Grand Theft Auto 5.
They've
That's
been
a
doing
free.
that, but
Grand Theft
listen
Auto
here.
5 is a free one. That's free for even
Oh,
on Xbox.
not for PlayStation. Not
No,
on
It is.
not
PlayStation.
for Sony.
PlayStation
No, it's
5.
not.
Selling that separately on
rebuy it.
On
They gotta pay
PlayStation
for
5.
that.
On PlayStation 5, they announced if
They
you
gotta
want to
pay
play
for
Grand
that.
Theft
They
Auto
gotta
5,
pay
you
for that
gotta pay
upgrade.
for it. Yes.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Xbox, we do
Okay.
not.
It's another
Yeah,
game.
Nah.
Xbox, you should
I
just
know that
carry
one.
over and you can play it.
yeah.
Xbox, with
I
Xbox, we
thought
do
you
not
knew,
have to
bro.
pay for that.
I thought you
And
knew that.
No,
PlayStation
I
do.
didn't know. I didn't see that.
That's the whole reason why I'm
Yeah.
over here making these. I'm going to play this for free joke.
Listen, Bone, listen here, Bone, you already know. We already done talked about this. This is what Sony did. Remember when I said that? Oh, The Last of Us
They
2.
did that
What they
with
gonna
the
do?
Last of Us. They did that
What they
with
gonna do with The
Uncharted.
Last of Us 2? Oh, they're gonna revamp it, put another coating on it, and say, listen, hey, you got the special edition upgrade, remaster of The Last of Us 2. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do the same thing with God of War, because they're gonna do it. Oh, you want to play God of War on the PlayStation 5? Hold on.
With some special skin, they give you a hat or some shit like that.
Yup.
Hey,
They come with a free pair of socks in the box.
For $15 more,
Mhm.
we'll put your initial on it with the PlayStation logo on it.
Mhm.
Powered by Microsoft.
Although Kojima has nothing to do with the game, we'll give you an autograph on the box.
Yup.
yeah, they're walking
They're gonna give you a sticker of an autograph on the box. That's what they're gonna
Not
do.
a sticker.
With an autograph.
Not a
No, the sticker
sticker.
right here.
They're going to give you a picture of a sticker of an autograph on the box.
Oh, damn.
To put on your forehead.
Yup, there you go. With a happy smile on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them motherfuckers,
Hey,
they
y'all heard-
falling for that.
Hey, y'all heard Keanu Reeves supposed to return as Constantine in the reboot for Constantine?
I don't want that.
I don't want to see that.
I
I didn't
don't
want
want
to see
that.
the first one.
I want
I
to see
don't
that.
want
I
that.
want to see old boy that played Constantine in the TV show reprise his role as Constantine.
He looked closer to Constantine in DC, but Keanu Reeves was a I'm talking about poor excuse for Constantine.
All I'm gonna say that just call it what it is. Keanu Reeves, to me, he cannot act. He was only good in the Matrix because that role fit him. Keanu Reeves, to me, cannot act. He can't. I don't find nothing that he do is believable. Nope. He's not a.
Oh,
can't
I
act.
thought he
ain't
did
my
pretty good
friend
as
no
John
more.
Wick.
Get off my friends list, G.
Man.
Yeah,
He
John
cannot
Wick
act.
was
Man,
good.
ain't nobody gonna
John
play
Wick
that John
was
Wick.
pretty good. But he
Yeah.
still can't act.
All right.
He cannot act.
Oh, come
Bill
on.
and Ted is his best acting role.
Who?
I actually
His
I
back-
thought
Bill-
Keanu
his
I
Reeves.
actually like that
role-
movie, Speed.
his
Hang
You
on,
like that
hang
with
on.
Speed?
I saw
I
Keanu
can't-
Reeves play what you call it? He played in
His
a
best,
in a
Keanu Reeves' best
romantic role.
acting role. His best acting role was The Matrix. That was it.
No, it wasn't. His best acting role
What's The
that I
Matrix?
ever saw him play. Keanu Reeves ever played. He played in a romantic movie where he was a
This
rich
nigga.
dude. He was
So
a
he
rich
getting
dude.
Oh
sentimental.
no.
I'm done. No,
No,
you getting
nigga
off
talking
my
about
so
road.
hang on.
romantic
No, just
romance.
listen.
We don't do
I'm done.
romances on this show.
I'm
Huh?
done. I'm done. I'm
Hang on,
done.
but you
You
said
get
that
off.
he
No,
cannot act, right?
nigga,
He said that he cannot act,
nigga.
right?
This look over
He
here with
can't.
that
He's
Yeah,
not an
with that
actor. Not
box
a
of
good
You
ice
actor.
said
cream
he can't act,
He's
right?
looking
not.
at a romantic movie
I said he
with a
can't act.
box of
Nigga.
tissues.
I'm mad that you talking about a romantic movie. You was better off sticking with John Wick or something like that. You went straight to the romantic
Talking
movie.
about
I
some
don't know what
rom
this show
No,
com.
going
that's
to
showing
now.
you. That's showing
We
you
going
his
left
skill.
now?
No,
Oh, we
that's
going
showing you
left
his
We're
now?
skill.
trying to
That's
fall
what
in
you
love
saying
right
that he
now.
cannot act. We going off the verbs that you said he cannot act.
You can't.
I saw him act because an actor can do multiple roles.
right,
They can
right.
be a
They can
villain.
do
They can
more.
be
Hold
somebody.
on. Anybody that can do multiple roles don't mean that they're good at it.
Flip. Can you act?
I mean, no, I don't have to act, nigga. That don't got nothing to do with me acting.
He went
What they got
back.
to
Can
do
He
with
act.
me
said,
acting?
he
I know what I
said,
want to
can you
see. Talk
act?
about can I act? Can I act? Nigga,
And
you
you
want to
gonna
act?
sit there and tell me a
You can
motherfucker
act.
You know
can't
what I
act?
mean?
Oh
You know what I
man.
mean?
I mean,
Yeah, I can act.
Fliff
I
will
kick your
make a
ass all the
good Fliff can
time.
make a good Black Loki. He can make a
Yup.
good Black Loki in MCU. That's the thing.
Flip. That nigga Flip can look like. Look, that nigga Flip can. The only thing Flip can act is a motherfucking roach and motherfucking what you call
Not
it.
a roach.
You
Not a
can't
roach.
even.
And motherfucking Flip can look like a roach and motherfucking what you call the movie. You know what I'm saying? He can reprise if they ever do. They make a reprise of what's that Will Smith movie joint?
I don't
Not a
even know.
roach.
I don't,
Men in
even
Black.
know.
Oh, Men in Black.
Yeah, Man in
Men in
Black.
Black.
Men in
Man in
Black.
Roach.
Oh.
Yeah, he can be a roach. Nobody ain't got to put no makeup on him or none of that shit. That nigga high.
That's like a stupid. That's like a stupid. That's like a
Some of
stupid.
these dudes, bro. Oh my god. Some of
Oh
these dudes.
man. Well, we
Hey
know.
man.
Well, I know.
On,
Hold on. I know one person that know how to act. That know how to act way better than. Well, no, that wasn't the act. She really got that nigga real good. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna say nothing. Chuck know what I'm talking about.
oh man.
What,
Hey,
all
on another
jokes
topic.
aside, what position you like? What position you like? You like?
Oh man.
That's
Oh yeah, I
all
remember that.
I was saying.
Hey, one
That's
Darius
all I
Leonard.
was saying.
See,
I ain't gonna say what it
you see,
is,
he got to
but
take a
that's all
low
I'm gonna
blow.
say.
He can't take the
You know?
head up, man. Take the head up, man. Can't take the head up, man. You want to go low? You want to go pull out a tough card? You got some hearts. You know you got some hearts and clubs. You want to go cutting? That's cool. Go ahead.
They
Hey,
don't know what I'm
Flip
talking.
dug
They
deep
don't
on
know what
that
I'm
one.
talking about. Only the people on here know what I'm talking about.
Go and cut the deck.
hey, since we talking about Darius, man, y'all ready to go for the juggler? Y'all ready to go for the juggler?
Go ahead. What's the juggler?
Hey, Xbox, Phil Spencer. He told us when Sony required
Damn,
the
nah.
right to Street Fighter 5 that he owed us one. Now, it's been a while. Nobody really called him out on that one he owed us. Now, my question is,
You sure?
think
You sure? I think a
Yeah, I've
couple
been
people
seeing
did
a
call
whole
him
lot
out
of
on that.
PlayStation fans calling him out.
Yeah, some people called him out on that.
not as
Anyway, let's get to what he said.
not as bad as you would expect it, how they scrutinize the Xbox over everything. They didn't scrutinize them that like how they get the ring about it. But all these years to pass by, do y'all think that if Xbox requires the Warner Brothers studio, that would make up for the time that he said he owed us one? Let's start this off with Bone. Do you think that, if he required the Warner Brothers studio, because you know one thing, we're not gonna get the IPs that have anything to do with DC.
All right, it was a report came out today. That's something they claim he's credible, but sometimes he got the date right, so I'm giving him some credibility right now. It ain't spine waves, that was sperm, man. Punk ass, that motherfucker look like sperm.
Oh, shit. Wow, I told you don't say that, dog. I told you don't call that dude that shit. This nigga retarded. Go ahead.
I hate this fool.
This nigga.
Yeah, no,
This
but
dude,
it was a
man.
report that the thing
Why?
about it is the fight was over Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Can he
No, they
have
don't
them?
Harry Potter. They those rights go back to
No,
studios regardless.
no,
I
we're
mean,
talking about the
they-
video game. No, this is thing about it. Microsoft is not buying WB. They only going WB games. It
That's
has
it.
nothing to do with the movies or none of that. They just go in the game division. It's
Right,
just like
but
how
the game
Marvel.
division, that exclude games like Batman. Right.
No,
Work out a
that's
deal.
what. No, thing about it is Microsoft might have the license to make them and say I want to make a multi-plat. You just put Microsoft. You know how Microsoft got when you cut
I
on.
don't think that's ever gonna
I don't know if
happen.
you ever download this.
It ain't the multiplayer part
Yeah,
of it.
huh? If you put in,
The multiplayer part of it is
yeah, but no, but if you put in, you know how many people that's hating. You know how many Sony fans. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Sony fans hate when they cut on Minecraft Dungeons, you see Microsoft Game Studios and they doing it in glorious. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me of when I was in the movies and you know what I'm saying? It reminds me when you was into the movies and you saw TXTHX and it used to do the little sound effects. You know what I'm saying? It made you like, oh, that's the sound. Okay, this and this and that. So Microsoft is sitting there like, can we get Harry Potter and can we get Lord of the Rings?
I don't think that's
Everything else will be multi-plat.
I don't think
Everything
that's gonna happen.
no, can we get that for $4 billion? Yeah,
not
shit
gonna
gonna
sell that.
happen.
They not sell. They're not going to sell them games to them. They're not going to sell that.
Well, hey, you
how
and
much?
that.
You know how much?
You're playing. Flip. You know what? We're playing tug of war. Flip. If I even get one of them, this negotiations. Like I said, this is negotiations. So Flip, if me and you Warner Brothers Game Studios, right? And I'm Phil, right? And I say this is what I want, and you tell me no, right? Give me a counter offer. So give me a counter offer.
So hold on. Let me understand this right. Let me understand this real. Understand you correctly. You're thinking. So what are you saying? Microsoft is going to what? Have the right to license out the game, or what? Just have the right to make the game like
no,
EA, like how EA had the right. Like
they will have the right to make they'll have the right if they want to make exclusive or somebody licensed through them Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like what EA did. You know how EA had the right.
So you have the right. They own, but they can do it. But they you don't get no cut off of that WB because I'm giving you the cut off everything else that I want to license out to you.
Only way I see this ever happen.
And you got to throw Mortal Kombat into that. So think about
only way.
Mortal Kombat.
Only way
that's the big point right there.
Mm-hmm.
See, they can see. Listen here. Now that right there. Now if you say like Mortal Kombat, yeah, that's different. They can actually keep Mortal Kombat for themselves.
No, they don't want to.
I can see that.
No, they said NetherRealm don't want. So this is the deal. What I was told today. NetherRealm said they can still do Mortal Kombats and make the Mortal Kombats multi-plat. But then
they don't have to make it multi-plat.
No, you make it multi-plat because this is what you're gonna do. This is what's gonna set your system. You have Mortal Kombat against Killer Instinct.
Yeah, because
and Killer
like I said, because
a game.
Chuck, Mortal Kombat make money. That makes money. Every Mortal Kombat came out, even the one that even the worst one came out, makes money. So I can see them getting a little bit of their money back from Mortal Kombat.
But you got to understand, you got to still negotiate with all them companies. And the word on the street is they don't want to deal with EA or Activision. So it's up to Microsoft or 2K.
I would rather Microsoft to get it. If it's the case, then I would rather Microsoft to get it. I would rather Microsoft.
They're trying to sell. They're trying to sell Mortal Kombat.
No, they're not trying. No. Own Mortal Kombat. But the thing about it is, when you negotiate with, you got all these companies and they do all these different things. So you want to make that company. You want to let that company understand, like, no, what? Still make perfect example. Because Matt Booty came out today. I don't like to say that. No homo. I like to say that name where I call him Matt B. You know what I'm saying? He came out today in an article with new business. He said, you know what? Guess who told us how to buy studios? He said, when we purchased Mojang in Minecraft, that taught us how to make studios and how to make money.
Right.
So
But
if you're going to buy all that for $4 billion, everything can be exclusive. But then you got all these studios that does great games that don't have to do Batman all the time.
That's good. I mean, that's true. But this is the thing. Microsoft is acquiring studios to build up for. That's why you're having these for Game Pass and stuff like that. Now with the whole Warner Brothers game division, the situation with that, they can make a Batman game. They can make a Harry Potter game. The only thing about it is how you saying with EA, they don't have the license to them. But the thing about it is they can make it where they can have it just exclusive if they wanted to. Now all these other IPs.
I got the trump card. You know how you got that big Joker? This is the big Joker. I got the big Joker for you.
They buy it, they can. The thing about it,
you play spades.
The thing about it is the other games like everything out of NetherRealm, that whole studio is gonna be owned by Microsoft. They gonna take. That's why the $1 trillion. They could take that one studio, and that's gonna be to make like Mortal Kombat and do the crossovers with the Mortal Kombat and the Killer Instinct and stuff like that, and do characters.
I can see that.
Man, but Chuck,
you got a lot of other stuff coming in.
Chuck, I got the trump card. I got the ultimate Joker on the field. When we playing spades, I got the big Joker. Guess what'd you do? If you let 60% of them games go multi-plat, guess what you have as your trump card? The ultimate Joker, Game Pass. Day one
on the Xbox.
Day one, Game Pass.
Yeah, play it for free on the Xbox.
You ain't playing. No. Thing about it is, their subscription service is going to go up. It's going to pay for everything else. Then you get money from Sony and Nintendo and PC.
Okay, you know what? This is what I see if Microsoft would actually do something similar to that. We already know any Warner Brother game, they're not getting that at all. Now, if you're talking about having the right to make the game like EA do with it, okay, I can see that. Microsoft money. That's money. That's just more money in their pocket.
But you ain't spending $4 billion just to make a game. That's some money we talking about.
$4 billion is a lot, or $3 or whatever. But
$4 billion is not when they bought Minecraft for $1 billion, Flip.
Dog, but see, Minecraft is big though, dog.
Minecraft is big.
Yeah, but not as big as Minecraft. But not big as Minecraft though, dog.
I mean,
not big as Minecraft. This is what you're saying. This is what you don't get.
Inflation and all types of stuff.
Shit, I done started something.
It's only 4 games in Microsoft that hit $1 billion. Now soak that up.
Listen.
Microsoft makes damn near $10 billion a quarter every 3 months.
I said it's only 4 games.
More than that. They make more than that. They make about.
I'm talking about the Xbox division.
Yeah, I know. 10.
That's what I said. 10
billion. $10 billion. Oh, okay. But no. But what I'm saying, though, but listen. But that's still that's still a lot of money for that. That's still a lot of money for them studio.
Flip.
That's a lot of money, dog.
Uber Eats has bought Postmate for $2.4 billion. They ain't worth no better than them game studios.
Dog, I just don't think them game studios worth that much.
You getting 5 to 6 game studios with you, and 4 of them
they getting more than that. They getting like 11.
They getting
how many studios are there?
I don't know.
You get Rocksteady. I had it. I just had it on. You get Rocksteady.
Oh, Rocksteady would be a deadly one. Oh, good God, the game.
Yeah, it would be.
You get NetherRealm. That make you fight a game. Matter of fact, what if you do this, Flip? See, that's when y'all get into 100 mind. What if Microsoft decide this? You know what? We got a fighting game studio. You make our new Killer Instinct.
No, I think they would do. I think what they would do, they would collide more than anything.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. For the simple fact of just wait. Let me say what I'm saying. Remember when we watched that that stream when he said all studios under Xbox, they giving them free reign to do what they want. So if they bring somebody else in, I don't think they gonna change nothing. Just let them keep making their game.
Nothing
That's
but
what
what
they
they do.
said they was gonna do. They was gonna let them do what
Yeah,
they
he
want to
did
do.
say that, and he did say that they can use any technology within their hub. Any one of these companies can use it.
Yeah, that's what they use.
But I was saying
Yeah, but
this
see,
though. I
this
was
Because
this the
think
saying,
about it,
thing.
Killer Instinct is made by a
I
third
understand.
party.
I understand what you getting at, Bone. I
Yeah.
understand what you getting at. It would be better for people who play Mortal Kombat, but they got people who don't play Mortal Kombat that like the way Killer Instinct play, the way they like the way
Mm-hmm.
Soul Calibur play. That them that and Tekken, them three games play sort of similar to each other. They got people who like the way those games play that don't prefer to play Mortal Kombat,
Well,
don't
Savage,
prefer to
okay,
play
Savage
Street
said they
Fighter.
keep the. Well, so
I
Savage
mean,
said they keep the guys
all
playing
right,
unless
Mortal
all
they
right,
take
all
Killer
right.
Instinct now.
This is what I'm saying. It's an idea to keep the old mechanics, but give you a choice to play with the other mechanics. If they do that,
Mm-hmm.
I think more people gravitate towards more
Yeah,
games, more fighting games. If
because
they
the
can
most
switch up the mechanic, the way they fight, like Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur, prime example. If you
3D.
don't like the way you pick Maxi and you don't like the way he fights, you can literally go in the game and change all his fucking moves to the way you want him to fight.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, but I would like to see a Killer Instinct game made with like the Mortal Kombat mechanics.
No,
See,
you don't
Chuck.
want that.
See,
No,
Chuck. See,
That's
here's
what
the
I'm
thing.
Killer
No,
Here's the
Instinct
thing.
has always
Chuck,
had a different mechanic.
you didn't even understand what I just said, right?
yeah. I mean, I get what you just said. I said I would like to see Mortal
I'm
Kombat.
saying it would
Well,
be a
Chuck, have
good
you ever
thing
played
to
Guilty
do
Gear
that.
before?
Yeah.
I'm saying it
Huh?
would be a good thing to do
Guilty
that,
Gear plays different
but
from a whole lot of fighting games. If you play Dead or Alive, if you
Yeah.
play what's called, they all have even Tekken. They got some type of different mechanic. Thing about it is, people don't like Mortal Killer Instinct mechanic because of it makes your ass think. You playing
It's
chess, not
combination
checkers.
based.
You got to see if that dude is doing, and you can combo breaker. But
It's
guess what?
a paper rock scissors game. A paper rock
Yeah.
scissors game. Because you can
But
go to the corner, and I know you're gonna try to do a corner breaker, and I can counter your breaker, and then I can go back to another
I mean,
combo.
Dead or Alive is kind of like that too.
Huh?
Dead or Alive is kind of like that too.
Dead or
They got
Alive
counters.
and what you call it took that move.
Mhm.
Even Chuck,
No,
Soul Calibur done it too. Because Soul Calibur, you can do a double and you can break somebody.
but
Oh
look,
yeah, but yeah.
that
Oh,
Killer Instinct is the combination. No other game have more combinations than Killer Instinct when it comes to stringing licks together. Now, if you could give me more,
I think Tekken may have that close. I think Tekken may have that
No,
close.
because you can't do no 300 and something 305 combos on no Tekken.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
you
finish them
can't.
like
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct, you can go.
Mhm.
And now think about it.
And that's totally disrespectful.
Combinations like that with Mortal Kombat mechanics, you can put a longer combination in the Mortal Kombat mechanics. I think I'd be good with a Killer Instinct like that.
And how many people? And think about it. The net you bring in, and you think about if you get on their thing, Microsoft can give them the net code that they got to make Killer Instinct play right. Killer Instinct, that's the best game that you can play with that net code.
You know what? I think if anything happened like that, what Chuck was saying earlier, I think they might take one or two Killer Instinct character and bring it into Mortal Kombat realm and just leave it like that, do it like that,
See,
instead of trying
the
to merge
most
them
I
all
can
together.
see the thing that I see the thing is that they would do something like what EA do. They would have them like how EA did with Star Wars. They had like DICE working on one part. They had another that's the only thing I can see is that
But
they may work on like one mode. There may be one game mode that you see NetherRealm do, but the rest is going to be whoever makes chaos.
But sometimes you can get in trouble with that chaos because that's why Final Fantasy VII fucked up because they had too many people working on the motherfucker.
But hey, it worked well in Star Wars. It worked well in Star Wars. It did well in Star Wars though. You did real. Yeah, but it was DICE. Criterion was also in it. Criterion or Ghost, so you can't remember.
That wasn't no Bungie. Bungie wasn't with.
I didn't say Bungie. I said Ghost or I can't because I think Ghost is the one. No, Ghost made like one or two of them, then it went back to Criterion, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
For EA Studios. the one for the racing games and shit. I can't remember which one.
Oh,
Criterion
you
or
talking about, I
Ghost.
don't play that racing game. I
Yeah,
ain't play that. I don't
for
play
the
that
I
shit
game.
wanna
part
be
though.
I wanna be all the way real about one thing.
Hmm.
2 years ago, I told y'all that they was about to start making game to where you can play on any platform
Hmm.
with your friends. And 2 years ago, half of the people that was on the panel that night told me I was fucking crazy. So today, I just want to say thank y'all for not supporting me, and I told you so, motherfucker.
I wasn't there, and I'm apologize for him.
Hey, how you enjoying the X Cloud?
Who
Oh
me?
yeah, I'm having fun with my X Cloud.
Yeah, that sound good to the motherfucker.
Yeah, the X
That's how
Cloud
I've
gonna
been
be
playing
dope as
Soul
hell when
Calibur.
it come out.
I've been practicing. That's how
Man,
I've been practicing playing Soul Calibur.
Wow.
How?
Because I'm at the office and I'm bored. I'm bored, and I get on.
No,
I
I'm
just get.
saying like how can you get that timing down? That timing must be
The lag
atrocious.
is not that
It's
lag is
not
not
bad. The
bad,
lag
and
is not
yeah,
bad.
X
I don't
Cloud
even
I
jump
ain't
on the
play.
been bad at
T1
all.
connection.
I've been playing Destiny on X
Mhm.
Cloud.
Yeah, I started the witch calling on X Cloud. I started
And
the story mode.
honestly, sometimes my X Cloud is running faster than the internet in my house.
Damn. Really?
Yeah,
Really.
you can play
Hmm.
down
Like
there.
put like this. I play Destiny. Everybody on this panel know that. People that's been listening to this show know I am a Destiny player. I talk shit about the
Mhm.
game, but I really play that motherfucker. All right, they got certain spots, and people who play this game know when you running strikes, they got certain spots where you gonna hit a loading zone. It don't matter if you playing on an X or S or fat, you gonna enter is certain spots you gonna enter a loading zone. Everybody on the screen gonna get stuck there for a couple seconds. Playing on the X Cloud, no loading zone.
Man,
Yeah, that's crazy right
Yep.
there.
And actually, my loading times run faster. I put this way: go load. It takes your damn ass to damn near a minute and a half to load
But I'm gonna
motherfucking
tell you like
Soul
this. I'm gonna
Calibur.
tell you like this. If you don't have unlimited data on your
Mm,
phone,
Yeah,
it's not for you.
yeah.
yeah. It will eat through your. The
My thing
only
is, you
reason
don't got
when I had
unlimited data. Like,
T-Mobile,
You
when I
will
had
eat through your
T-Mobile,
data in a day.
when I had T-Mobile, the only reason why I didn't eat through data was so much because I think that bench thing that they have helps, and I think when you run XCloud on T-Mobile, I think they do something to where it doesn't you
no,
can use more
Yeah, I
data.
think it's free.
For one
It
is
doesn't count
T-Mobile's,
towards
yeah,
your
yeah. And if you
your
got
monthly.
unlimited, T-Mobile's about to be a partner with Xbox. That's what
Because
we're
they do
Hmm.
the
running at
same thing with
E3.
Netflix too. If you
Yeah,
watch Netflix
you can
or
watch
stream
Netflix. It
music,
doesn't go against your
it
data.
doesn't count.
Period. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know, high speed
that
data.
yeah.
So they're
But
partnering
it
up with T-Mobile.
still went
Yeah,
through
and
mine. It
if
still went through
you
mine, but
got
very very slow.
and if you got
But you ain't got unlimited
AT&T,
data.
Not
if
when
you
I
got
was with
AT&T, you can
T-Mobile,
get
I only had like 4 gigs of data. That was
if
it.
you got
Oh, that
AT&T,
must have been a
you get
long time ago.
Where you get 4 gigs of data?
Hulu
Because I haven't had unlimited for years.
Hmm?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
unlimited on mine
T-Mobile. I
too.
mean, I'm with
It
Sprint
probably depends
now, and
on
I get
what package
unlimited.
you
I got
have.
Sprint
unlimited
is
every.
T-Mobile now.
No, I'm talking about
That's the
before then,
same.
though, Bone. I'm talking about before then.
Before, when I was with T-Mobile, I've been having damn near unlimited
Nah,
for,
but
I could
back
say,
when I
about
was
5 years.
T-Mobile before the merger,
Bone,
I only had like 4 gigs.
bone. Certain areas didn't offer the same deals.
I thought it was nationwide because that's what they
Now,
put on the
like
commercial.
Yeah, it
I
probably
promise
is
you,
certain
G.
And then
areas.
also,
I understand what the commercial said, but
Mhm.
certain
but then
areas had
also
different
depends
deals.
who owns it,
Cause
since not a lot of
cause
them are
down here,
franchise owned.
like where I live, T-Mobile didn't have that.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Like I
They
go
probably
when I
only have
went
that in
back
what
down,
major
when I
cities.
do go somewhere.
The only thing they gave you unlimited was hotspots.
See, my hotspots is capped to 5 gigs.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing they
Yeah,
offered unlimited down
yeah,
here was
yeah.
hotspots.
Hotspots was
Hmm.
my hotspot is
That's what I'm
limited to
saying. That
five
shit it
gigs,
varied.
Yeah, I think
and
my
I
hotspot
can't
I think is
get no
10.
more.
Hmm.
I think I
They
got
even
10
say it
gigs
in the
or more.
they'll even say in the commercials that not that it's only available in select areas.
Now, when I go to Vegas, My what you call it runs world better than anything out here. But see, Vegas is not that big. Like I say, my cousin ended up buying a 5G phone. That shit runs like crazy out there. That shit runs real good. I have no problem. But when I come to LA, like I'm sitting in my house now. I live by the airport. I have to go on Wi-Fi calling just to get a phone call.
Yeah, so many people in one
There's
spot.
so many people in
Yeah.
one spot and everybody at home. Everybody on the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why my AT&T internet runs like shit out here. So many damn people.
And they sitting at home.
Mhm.
Well, I ain't
Hey,
got-
there was one thing. Hey, there was one thing I wanted to mention up, man. Since you know the downside, DC Universe is going. Harley Quinn is going to HBO and all, but Stargirl,
CW.
Stargirl's now being it's going to be like CW's taking it's taking everything on that. So now everything is going to be produced on CW. Do you think it's going? You think the
Yup.
Do you think the productivity is gonna
Yep.
show, or you think it's gonna be alright?
Man, I think it's gonna scuba dive straight to the ground. Stargirl
I think they
season
need to take her to HBO.
magnificent. So on point. The story was so just
Mm-hmm.
top notch. The only thing that I've seen that's competition
Man,
today.
Stargirl already come on the CW. What are y'all talking about?
No, but here's the difference though. DC Universe was producing that. That was all. Stargirl was being produced from the DC Universe side. See, they just let CW show it on their thing on Tuesdays, the day after they release the episode. Now CW's taking over the production, everything about it.
It's gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah, it's about
Yeah.
to go down.
Hold on, taking
CW
over
doing
everything
it?
or what? They taking over
Stargirl.
what?
Stargirl, they're taking over
Stargirl.
everything. Season 2 of Stargirl is going to be all CW.
Yeah, I don't know.
AT&T might keep, might help them out.
I think that
In
that show is
great
gone.
words of Savage. In the great words of Savage. It is a family show.
It's gonna turn into the 100.
Mhm.
Well,
That show is gone.
Hold on.
well. At the
Don't-
same
Wait a minute.
time,
Except,
wait.
did I
let me.
say this? Did I not say this? Wait until it's season. Wait till the season is up to
This
see
don't
what it's
count.
gonna be like next season.
This don't
See
count.
what it's gonna be.
This day flip. I will let
That's
you
what we say about everything on they come on CW. Wait till the second season because they always come out with the first season be a good season, the second season be. That's when you can tell if the show gonna go somewhere. Like Black Lightning, it took a decline.
Mhm. So you're saying the
Yeah.
second season produced by CW may be good, but the third season
But
is
the
up for
only
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, the only show on the CW that had an actual good second season, well, it was good. They only had two shows that actually had three. The Flash, Arrow, and what's the other one? I'm counting Legends of Tomorrow out because that's on some other stuff. That's like a fun
Yeah.
show.
Supergirl's the only one I could think.
Supergirl, that's what it was. Supergirl.
I mean, yeah, they
Mhm.
went up on season 2, but
Yeah.
it was with CBS at first, and then after they left CBS. It was like CW was like, I've been waiting to get Supergirl, and then the production, everything went up. Then all of a sudden, no, actually, Supergirl the story is still pretty good.
I haven't seen season 5 yet. I haven't
That's,
seen the
that's,
new
what I,
season.
that's what I was about to say. Supergirl is probably the only show that got something that seemed like staying power to me right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure they can.
Supergirl though.
They
I'm
have
just being honest. Supergirl had the actual best story right now. They introducing more heroes from that more classic heroes. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing that pissed me off about what they did with the DC universe in that crossover shit with the Ray, because a lot of people don't even know who the hell that is.
With the who?
The Ray.
Oh.
Which crossover episode?
The last one.
Come on, Crisis.
Yeah.
I don't. That whole Crisis joint, they screwed up with the three brothers, and now you made whatchamacallit one of the brothers, and you made Arrow. Come on, how Arrow you going to make Arrow a Spectre, one of the most
I
powerful
know,
beings that's in
and
the
that's supposed to
DC?
be
I
Dick
did
Grayson.
not like that. Yeah, I did not like what they was doing.
Ain't no Dick Grayson in the Arrowverse.
Unless they merged the Titans.
Yesterday I was on
I
Crisis.
think Titans is the only show that I think is up. They didn't say what they were going to do with Titans yet.
Yeah, Titans. I think they're gonna go to Netflix.
Really? I was really hoping HBO would get it. I think that would be the only suitable cause. I mean, I guess Netflix, but
Hey,
some of them
hey,
Netflix shows could be hit or
hey,
miss.
say, hey, wait a minute, wait, hold on. I just saw some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been, I've been watching Hulu, and Doom Patrol and Titans, they advertising for fucking HBO.
Oh, that's where they going?
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
That
they
freaking
they
Stargirl needed
advertise
to
that
be
shit
on
on
HBO,
HBO.
but freaking, oh my gosh, I just don't have good. I just don't got her.
They not look. The reason why they not gonna put Stargirl on HBO is because they aim at Stargirl as a family show. It's
Yeah.
something that you can sit down and watch with your kids. The shit that come on HBO, a lot of people, a lot of certain people. I don't say a lot of people because I know,
HBO.
certain people don't want their kids watching HBO shit. You know, it's gonna be violence or nudity or something like that.
Profanity. Yo, y'all get?
Yeah.
I don't even think profanity don't even count no more, dude. Profanity don't even count no more. They curse in PG movies.
Yeah, you got
they curse in they curse in children animation movies now.
Yeah, I think you get away with 2 or maybe 3 bitches.
And a couple shits.
Yeah. It's something like
Nobody
that.
give you like one good fuck though.
One good fuck, yeah.
Yeah, saying one time that somebody.
They put in
or they'll be throwing, or they gonna throw so many slangs to where you adult and know exactly what the fuck they talking about.
Right. They've been doing that for years in kids' movies.
Yeah.
And
But
y'all
they're
wonder,
just making them more
and
blatant.
then parents wondering why they kids growing up knowing what the fuck them words mean, because it was in them stupid ass movies y'all let them watch.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example, that movie Rango. I watched that shit one time. I'd never let my kid watch this shit. Yeah.
Rango, that sounds familiar.
Is that the movie with that lizard or something? Or what is that about?
Oh yeah, that is the one with the lizard. Yeah, a little cowboy lizard or some shit. Something.
I don't know. But man, we did hit that 2-hour mark. Anybody have anything they want to get out their chest before we get out of here?
Don't let your kids watch don't let your kids watch the Sausage Party either.
Oh yeah.
Hell flip money.
Phone call flip a cockroach.
Xbox.
I ain't gonna let that go.
You know, Steph Rogan's supposed to be making the Ninja Turtles. The dude that made the Sausage Party, he gonna be making the next Ninja Turtles animation movie. Yeah. Well, we up out of here. Anybody else got to say something before we hit the buttons?
That's about it.
Any other blast? All right. Well, appreciate everybody that came rocking with us, man. We had a good time. Talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, and all the other good stuff. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Let's go ahead and get us out the door.
All right. Thank y'all coming out. See you next week. God bless.
All that good shit.
All right, deuces.